Hello, everyone. Hope we're having a wonderful Yu-Gi-Oh! Tuesday, or Yugs Day, as I'm calling it. Stupid. Today we're going to do a little bit of Yu-Gi-Oh! Every week. From here until I decide to stop doing it, we're going to do Yu-Gi-Oh! Every Tuesday. Hey, Tak, how you doing? We're going to start off by doing a little bit of anime watching. We're going to watch a little bit of anime. We're starting with season 0. So that's like the cool stuff, the good stuff before Yu-Gi-Oh! Went woke, and started playing card games. Blah. I'm excited about that. Then we're going to watch, once we're done with that, we're going to watch, the season 1 of Yu-Gi-Oh! But subtitled. I've never actually watched it subtitled, so we're going to watch it in subtitles. And eventually we're going to catch up to where I left off, which was season 1 of 5Ds. I never finished 5Ds. Eventually. But, we're going to do a couple episodes of season 0, and then we're going to, fuck around on the internet for a while. So, that's what we're doing today. I've got a new setup, not a new setup like physically, but a new setup digitally. I've got a new, I decided to set up StreamerBot to help some of the back-end stuff for, like, the new Blue Sky update and stuff like that. But StreamerBot also lets you set up, like, a whole Stream Deck, like a digital Stream Deck situation. And so now I've got a cool little, like, automated setup for a lot of stuff. It's really cool. So I'm really excited about that. It makes it really easy to, like, use all the expressions that I never use because they're hard to do. Because I could do them physically, like I could do that, but it's a little hard to do, and I can't really talk while I do them. But now I can do shit like we're tired now. I'm tired now. I mean, this is how I feel most of the days, so. Blah. Or I can get really mad. Rah! Or I could get really sad. Get sad now. Makes it easier toggle for the hat too. It's so nice. And I can use the zoom better. Although you don't zoom very much on this screen. The zoom's better on the game screen. But God, it's so nice to have an easier way to toggle all this stuff instead of having to remember all these goddamn hotkeys and then remembering to use them in the moment. It's really nice. Now I just have a little button that's labeled that way, and then it'll be like, oh yeah, do that. Really cool. Ian off their SSRIs, you implied that I'm on SSRIs in the first place. I'm amazingly well adjusted considering I've never had any medication for any of my brain diseases. I'm ready to fucking watch some anime. Are you? Let's fucking do it. By the way, the switching scenes, that's another thing that's on my Stream Deck now, which makes it way easier instead of having to use these hotkeys to do the VNyan stuff and the OBS stuff at the same time. Instead, I just press one button and it does it. Really cool. Okay. So we're going to be watching Yu-Gi-Oh! Season 0. Get your game on. That's GX. Get with the program. Ordinarily, if I was watching something, I would put it on we would do the movie scene where I do the Mystery Science Theater setup. But I think for this, I want to just have the reaction like ready to go. You get to see my face and everything instead of just doing the from behind setup. Because it's Yu-Gi-Oh! Tuesday, it's all about reacting, so you get the reactions in there. All right, let's hit play. By the way, this is a digitally restored copy of Season 0. I found it on the Internet Archive. You can find it there as well. So it's going to look a little nicer than some of the quality you've seen on like YouTube or whatever. Let's go. Oh, let me turn my hat off too. Look at that. I like the shaky cam. How's the volume? I think I adjusted it well. 50's pretty good. There's Green York Kaiba. Yeah, there is a little bit of Duel Monsters in Season 0. I just saw that. Yeah, Monster World has a really 90s Toei look. That's crazy. Anyways, this was made in the 90s by Toei. I guess Toei.
素晴らしい。ここはまだ盗賊に荒らされてはおらん。教授、あれはこの箱はもしや死人の書に伝えられるあの闇のゲ。
闇の。教
授。
He was about to say gay. Yami no gay.
あれこそが闇のパス。
The shadow gay.
激烈バトル闇のゲーム
That's all I hear now is Yami no gay.
いい休みだぜ。ガスケやるぞ。調子も混ぜてやるぜ。おいユギ。一人で遊んでばっかいないで、たまにはバスケでもやらないか。
いいよ。僕の入ったチーム負けちゃうから。
It's because he's so short.
よしみんな行くぞ。
Wait, he's like, that's true. Okay, bye. Wait, I don't want to lose. Hold up.
何はみんなでゲームやりたいな。カバンにたくさんゲーム入れて学校に来てんだけどな。そうだ。今日こそあれを完成させるぞ。いつも持ち歩いてる宝物。この箱の中に
My dark Egyptian
宝物
treasure.
が入ってるんだけど、絶対秘密。それではクイズです。この中の宝物は見えるんだけど見たことないものです。さあ、なんだと思う？その答えはゾノチ君。
ゾノチ君。
何独り言言ってんだ。見えるけど見えねえとかわけのわかんねえこと昔やが。
返してくれよ。
It ain't the same without him being Brooklyn.
ったくいちいちとこんな箱大事にしやがって。あのなユギ、お前のそういうところなんつかこう煮え切らねえっつうかイライラすんぜ。お前を男らしくするため指導してやる。そうだ、この箱取り返したいんだろ。なら思いっきりかかってこい。
僕、喧嘩とか暴力大嫌い。
根性はねえのに声はでかいなおめえ。
とにかくその箱返してよ。
そうだ、やめろそのうち。お、何か用かね。1年生のくせに生徒会長に立候補して落選しお掃除委員になった本田君。
Whoa, wait. They completely changed Honda's character. What the fuck? In the manga, Honda and Jonuchi are like friends already. They're like delinquent friends. And in here, Honda's like a wannabe student council guy.
掃除委員ではない理解員と言え。
Huh. Happy Honda Day is true.
そう、確かにお前の言う通り俺は生徒会長に落選したが、そのことで俺は一回り大きな人間として生まれ変わったのだ。理解員となり。ところでこの箱何が入ってるの？
True.
見てもいいけど、絶対なくさないでよ。すげえ大切なものなんだから。
人の話くらいちゃんと聞けって。なんでつまんねえもん。まさき。
Anzu.
つまんないならさっさと返してあげなさいよ。それに弱い者いじめするあんたの顔の方がよっぽどつまんないよ。
弱い者いじめじゃねえよ。俺は遊戯を男らしくしてやろうと。
おだまり。
あ、みほちゃん。
ごめん。
Whoa, this shot is really cool. Okay, also the shot's kind of crazy because it's like you have on one side the manga original characters, and then you have on the other side this one random character who's not in the manga at all.
日本に怒鳴ったわけじゃないのよ。
ちょっとびっくりし
That sure surprised me.
購買部すっごく並んでたからお昼まだなのよ。
そりゃいかない。すぐ俺が買ってくるよ。ああ、待て。
It's so funny that she's like, she does not look like she belongs in this anime at all
俺も行くよ。
either.
たくもあいつら。
くそ、あいつムカつくぜ。美穂ちゃんの悪口はやめろ。誰が野坂美穂の話したよ。まさきだよ、まさきあんず。くそ、誰が弱いもんいじめだ。うわっ、
君たちいじめがどうしたって？
なんでもねえよ。くわー、いや、なんでもありませんです。本当に。
Oh, she is in the manga as a minor character? She's so minor, I don't even remember her. Like, legitimately, I do not remember her. And yeah, this is actually Officer Trudge from 5Ds. Like, somehow, I don't know the exact, like, maybe he's a descendant or something. I don't know the exact lore there, but that's so weird.
いじめはよくありませんよ、いじめは。
That's true.
はい、分かってます。
Because it's so far in the future, it's gotta be a
それから
descendant.
学生服のボタンはきちんと止めるように。
あ、はい。
Okay, Fist of the North Star.
てめえ苦しいじゃねえかよ。バカ、お前相手が誰だか分かってんのか？え、風紀委員の牛尾さんだぞ。学校の規律は全て彼が仕切ってる。すごい人なんだ。け、どうだかな。ああいうのに限って陰で何やってんだか分かりゃしねえよ。バカ言うな。
さすがだな。あんずの一言で
It's the same guy. It's less in the future than you expect.
ああいうの
Huh.
はね、こっちがおとなしくしてるとつけ上がるんだよ。遊戯もたまにはガツンとかましてやんなきゃ。
But he's just a little guy.
でも城之内くんそんなに悪い人には。
そんな人のいいこと言ってるからバカにされるんだよ。ところでさ、
Oh.
何なのこれ。
あ、そっか。これあんずには見せてなかったっけ。秘密守るなら見せてあげるよ。
うん、守るから見せて見せて。綺麗じゃん。これなんかの部品？バラバラだけど。
パズルだよ。まだ完成させたことないから。どんな
Your
形
bullying
な
is
の
your
か
fault,
わ
you
から
know.
ない。
Oh, right. Yeah. I
見え
forgot.
るんだけど見たことないものなんだ。
なる。
僕んちゲーム屋だからいろんな国のゲームが揃ってるんだけど、これ昔店の棚の隅っこでホコリかぶってるのを見つけてもらっちゃったんだ。
Okay,
エジプトの
sure.
遺跡から発見された珍しいパズルだって。
へえ、エジプトね。
In case you forgot what Egypt is.
箱の周りに変な文字が刻まれてるだろ。僕が推測するにこんな意味のことが書いてあると思うんだ。このパズルを解いた人には漏れなく願いを一つ叶えてあげよう。ってさ、いやちょっと都合良すぎるから。
Oh, that was a cute
なんかバ
face.
カにしてない？その目。
んなことないよ。で、なんなのその願いって。
ダメダメ。これだけは絶対秘密だからね。
お、なんだそれ。さっき遊戯の宝の箱からこっそり持ち出したもんよ。チラッとしか見えなかったけど、パズルのようなもんだったことは確かだ。つまりよ、このパーツ1個でもなくなりゃ宝であって宝でなくなるってわけよ。城之内、お前昔からしょうもないやつだったが本当にしょうもないな。少しは心の美化を図ったらどうなんだ。
You know, I actually do like the change to Honda to make him like this guy who's trying to be like a student council president, but is still friends with Junichi from back in the days when they were like bullies together. That's actually a really interesting change.
そういやお前、弁当買いに行くんじゃなかったのか？あ！
お腹すいたな。
The cut to her being like, I'm really hungry. Nobody's bought me a lunchbox yet.
何が宝だ。いつまでも子供みてえに。勇気の野郎。そういうところがムカつくんだよ。
Damn.
一つ我々は世の規律を守る。
He doesn't throw it in the pool. It's just so in the anime, yeah, it's like in the original manga, I believe he throws it in like a water fountain. Just for that, I hope your sister stays sick. Oh, well, that's why he's like this. He's got trauma from being a poor guy who has to who doesn't have like a loving family to go back to, right? Yeah.
ちょっと待ちたまえ君。武藤優義君だよな君。
はい。
実は君に聞きたいことがあってね。君、クラスの特定の生徒にいじめられてるんじゃないのかい？
僕そんなことされてないですよ。
まあ待て。そういう人間こそそう受け答えするものだ。こちらでちゃんと調べはついているのだ。だが安心していいぞ優義君。今日からこの後ろが責任を持って君のボディーガードを買って出よう。
でも僕本当にそんなことないですから。失礼します。なんなんだ変な人。
Yugi's like, wow, he's like way too into this. What a freak.
優義君、この後ろがついていれば君の学園生活はバラ色になる。
ただいま。アンズ。
久しぶりに遊びに来ちゃった。
Childhood friends. They haven't explained that yet.
じいちゃん。
Why is she so much taller than him? Oh no. Grandpa moment.
なんなのこのじいさん。
I agree. What's with this old man?
例のパズルまだ諦めておらんかったのか？
誰が諦めるって？
あのパズルは人知を超えたもの。お前には無理じゃよ。
Grandpa, come on.
いろいろな疑惑もつきまとっておるしの。
疑惑って？
Whoa, what was that musical sting?
が見つかったのは今世紀初頭、イギリスの王母発掘隊が王家の谷のファラオの墓から持ち出したもの。
ファラオ。
じゃがその後、その発掘に立ち会った者は全員謎の死を遂げている。最後の一人はこういう。
So it wasn't Grandpa. Grandpa wasn't involved in the excavation team.
闇のゲームと。
闇の
ゲ
ーム。
なんかやばいよそのパズル。
闇のゲームってなんだろう。気になる。
俺、この箱に刻まれた文字。我を束ねし者、闇の知恵と力を与えられん。そういう意味じゃ。
ということは、そっか、やっぱり願いが叶うんだ。燃えてきた。絶対完成させんぞ。それ返して高く売れそうだもん。結局高く売りたいだけだ。やだよ。
You wouldn't want to sell it at your game store. God, I love little Yugi. He's such a little gremlin. Let's go. Good. So good.
まだやっとるんじゃの。8年もずっとよくも諦めんと。さすがはわしの孫じゃ。じゃがそのパズルを解いた者は闇のゲームを受け継ぐとあの死人の書の一節にある。
I love Yami no game. It's so good.
完成させぬ方が良いのかもしれん。
He's almost there. Yu-Gi-Oh! Full Metal Alchemist. Full Metal Alchemist.
遊戯君、ちょっといいかな。
牛尾さん、何ですか僕に見せたいものって。
まあついてきたまえ。きっと喜んでもらえるはずだ。
Okay, but if you change Honda to be like this wannabe student council president who doesn't actually bully Yugi, you can't have him be involved in the being beat up, right? That doesn't make any sense.
どうだね、遊戯君。言ったはずだよ、遊戯君。この後ろが君のボディーガードを買って出るとね。だから制裁を加えて。
You gotta think about things when you change things.
そんな、牛尾さ
が済んだかよ。
違うよ。僕がこんなひどいこと頼んだとでも？
Guilty for association. Yeah, I can see
まだ
that.
制裁は終わったわけではない。
やめてよ、もう。
おやおや遊戯君、こいつらをかばおうっていうのか？変なやつだな。今までの恨みを晴らすチャンスなんだぞ。殴れよ蹴れよ。
友達にそんなことできるわけないだろ。
友達。
おめでたいやつだな。友達だと？日頃お前をいじめてパシリをさせてきた連中だぞ。
いじめなんかじゃないよ。城之内くんが僕を男らしくするために。
This is like a really weird part of the story here where he's like, this guy who's been bullying me has not actually been bullying me. He's my friend, actually. Thank you.
まったく変なやつだね、君は。まあいい。
I agree with Trench here.
君には払うも
You're a
ん
weird
払って
guy.
もらうぜ。ボディーガード料、締めて20万。
20万？20万だって。
200,000 yen.
あるわけないじゃない
That's
か。
a lot of money.
どうしよう。
Especially in
どう
1990s.
すれば。なんだ僕は。こんな時なのにパズルをやってるなんてそんな場合じゃないのに。あれ、でもいつもよりできてる。
Because he needs it more.
気分最悪なのに。今日はスラスラパズルが解けてく。ほら。
Yeah, we're in episode 1 still.
ひょっとして。
We're like halfway through it.
ひょっとして。やったー！できた。あとはここに最後のパーツをはめ込めば完成だ。
One more.
はい、最後のパーツが。そんな。
だから言ったんだ。あいつ裏で何やってるかわかんねえって。そりゃ俺が言ったんだろ。そうだっけ？どっちでもいいけど。
友達にそんなことできるわけないだろ。
とにかく俺は美化員として聞いてんのか？ああ！おいおい！
あのパーツがなきゃパズルが完成しない。そしたらどんな願いも叶わないよ。頼むから学校に会って。
いやあ、ユミ君。
牛尾さん。
早速ボディーガード料を持ってきたのかね。いい子だ。
違うんだ。僕はただ忘れ物、きっと学校に置き忘れてるだけなんだ。それに僕には無理だよ。
うん、そうか。どうやら君には教育が必要なようだな。
やったー！見つけたぜ！美化員として汚れたものは見過ごせないからな。ただしそのタオルは新しいのを買って返せよ。なんだって？このドケチ野郎！あいつ。
今日はこれぐらいにしといてやる。明日はちゃんと教育の成果を見せてくれよな。
おい！
ん？なんだ、いじめっ子くんたちか。
遊戯！おい！しっかりしろ！
僕、パズルに親友が欲しいって。
牛尾さん、俺は今日まであんたを尊敬してたんだぜ。それがこんな。ただじゃ済まさねえ。
The career choice makes perfect sense for his character.
2
Yeah.
対1なら俺に勝てるとでも思ったのか。
僕はパズルに願ったんだ。親友が欲しいって。どんな
Jesus.
時も裏切らない。
Oh my god, what a move.
裏切れない親
Insane.
友。どんな時でも裏切らない。
俺に逆らう奴はこうなる。覚えておくんだな。
正直、お腹が。ダメだ。起き上がれない。こんな時に僕は。これは。
これは? It locks into place. Why is this the music? It's like triumphant and stuff instead of like dark and scary.
ゲームの時間だ。
Listen to the voice of
う
Yami
わなんだこれは。貴様ユギ。
やあ牛尾さん
Yugi. Listen
あ
to
ん
the
たが欲しがって
voice.
るものはここにあるよ
何金のことか。ははなんだ持ってきたのか。だったらあんな目に遭わずに済んだものを。さあ早く渡せ。
そう簡単に渡しちゃつまらないな
なんだと。
どう俺とゲームしようぜ
ゲームだと。
Game.
それもただのゲームじゃない闇のゲームさ
は面白い。この牛を今までどんなゲームにも負けたことなどない。受けてやるぞ。
さすが牛尾さんだそうこなくっちゃルールは簡単だ
Bro's aura
そ
farming
のトラ
is
ンプ
so
を交代に
good.
めくって出た数だけ上に登るもう一人はその分下がってしまう早く上へ上がった方が商品を獲得できるってわけさ
よーしわかった。じゃあまず俺からだ。ダイヤの10。ああどうだユギ。勝たせてもらうぜ。
He's gonna climb up 10.
345678910と。
こっちは13
何。
Nani?
スペードの2。どうだすぐに追いつくぞ。
そうはいかないねスペードのクイーン
なんだと。ダイヤの3。
ハートの9
クラブの6。
スペードのジャック
This is so good. The way they've done this is
どう
really
した牛尾
nice.
さんもう後がないねこっちはあと一歩で頂上だよ
うるさい。次に俺がいいカードを引けばあっという間に逆転を。おおジョーカー。
残念だったね牛尾さんジョーカーは外れだ俺の番だな
なんだとふざけんな。貴様最初から仕組んでいたな。
ダイヤのエース俺の勝ちだ
許さん。
ルールを破るのかそ
He
んな
broke
こ
the
とを
rules.
するとはとても恐ろしい目に遭
黙れ。
うやはりルールを守ることができないようだな
おちゃやったぞ。なんだこりゃ金じゃないぞ。
闇の扉が開かれた
The door dark.
なんだと。
闇のゲームは人間の本性を暴き出すあんたは自分の欲望の闇の中に飲み込まれていくんだ
何。大丈夫。下はまだ死にはしない。
I won't die from getting a little wet, but what if there were like giant worms in there and they had a little bit of a Godzilla roar? That was a Godzilla roar, by the way. I could tell. I heard just a second of it and I was like, ooh, that's part of a Godzilla roar.
お母ちゃん怖いよ。
Don't worry though, it's in his imagination. He didn't actually kill him.
ねえ聞いた牛尾さんでしょなんでもすごいショックで入院したんですってどうしたのかしらねあんな人
He gets so traumatized by this he becomes a cop? I think so.
よユギ。
長内くんおはよ
俺もよお前を見習って宝物を持つことにしたぜ。見てか。へへ残念。俺の宝物もよ見えるんだけど見えねえ。だから見せられねえのさ。あれなんだ今日の俺は。
見えるんだけど見えないもの
それは友情さ。なんだ。俺とお前は互いに見えっけど友情ってやつは見えねえだろ。
Aww.
なんで今日の俺は恥ずかしいセリフがこうポンポンと。それじゃあな授業は始まんぜ。
長男くん靴を落としてったよ
How'd he do that? Gay. Drew! Really cute.
次々と起こる姿なき凶悪犯の犯罪まさかハンズが奴の手に人質をかけた決死の闇のゲームが今始まるそして次なる敵噂のモンスターカード最強のライバルが
It's the episode! Holy shit, next up is the episode already?
次回遊戯王悪魔ゲーマー地獄の罠さあ
Maybe not.
ゲームの時間だ
Maybe? Okay, holy shit. We're gonna watch the second one. So let's get into the Devil Gamer. How far does season 0 actually go? It goes right up until basically where season 1 starts. Season 1 kind of rewrites a little bit of how the Kaiba Yugi duel goes. This Yu-Gi-Oh show is kind of cool. Hope it does well. Yeah. But yeah, it goes up to where it covers everything in the manga that goes up to where season 1 starts. But then season 1 goes back and rewrites a little bit of the manga of that stuff to catch up to the Duelist Kingdom arc, in their own way. But yeah, it basically goes right up to where Duelist Kingdom would start. Which makes sense, because that is arc 1 of Yu-Gi-Oh! Going from the beginning of Yu-Gi-Oh! To the Monster World arc. That's arc 1 of Yu-Gi-Oh!
なんと本当に完成させおったのか千年パズルを信じられん今世紀初頭にエジプトで発見されてから誰も成し得なかったもの
I love orange slop.
じいちゃん
お前なんか変わったことはないか急に頭良くなったとか
I'm pretty sure it goes to Death Tea. I could be wrong on that.
なんで
It definitely covers the Monster World thing, which happens after Death Tea, I'm pretty sure. So.
闇の知恵と力を与えられん
そういえば願いが一つ叶ったんだ友達ができたんだよ
友達いやそれだけではないはずじゃ闇の知恵と力一体どんなものなのか何か嫌なことが起こ
I hope nothing bad happens. And then there's also, so once we're done with this, there's also a little short film that was made. It's like 30 minutes long, and we're going to watch that too. And that one's just an original story made entirely for the anime that features this cast of characters and same art style and everything. The Red Eyes one, yeah. Does cover Death Tea? Cool. It's pretty easy to get out of here if you could just do that. Oh man, I love all the fucking 90s synth music here. Tetsu the Hedgehog. A little known Sonic character. Look at that background, just so many brushstrokes.
おいユギ帰りどっか寄っていかねえか
そうだそれならさ新しくオープンした
Burger World
に行こうよ
Imagine a world
そこのハンバーガー
to an American.
評判なんだ
What if it was Burger?
ちょっと待てお前
What
ら
if it was Burger World?
おお1年生のくせに生徒会長に立候補して落選し挙句の果てにお掃除委員になった本田君
You don't have to say that every single time, dude.
お前ら学校帰りの寄り道は基本的に高速で禁止されてるのを知らんのか
Why?
バーガーワールドって行ってみたいよね
行きましょうお前な
That's why. That's why it's against the rules, so he could do that. Okay.
あのさみんなバーガーワールドって店なんだけどあんず
も行く
冗談あの店ってさむちゃくちゃまずいって評判なのよほんと開店して間もないのにお腹壊したって人が続出なんだから
That's just a normal burger joint though, so you're fine.
それに先生も言ってたでしょ刑務所から脱走した凶悪犯の話
そうそう凶悪犯だよ凶悪犯街中大騒ぎだもんね
なんだよビビってんのかよ
You did the same Burger World 20 more times.
拳銃持ってるって話だし
My work here is done.
しかしよユギ最近あんずのやつ妙に付き合い悪くねえか
そういえばしばらく一緒に帰ってないね。
まさかもしかしてアンズのやつ放課後援助交際とかやってんじゃねえだろうな。
I forgot that they suspect it's the compensated dating thing at first.
何を言う。我が子にそんな輩がいるはずない。
そうだよ、アンズに限ってそんな。
おお、ムキになって顔真っ赤だぜユギ。さてはお前。
そんなんじゃないよ。援助交際、アンズが まさか。
They mean so. Okay, it's not exactly prostitution. It's not exactly sex work, but it is like close to that. It is exactly what it says. It is you date someone for money, right?
アンズに限って。でも意外とアンズって親父好きのする顔してるし。
And it is typically like high school or lower students.
これはもう嫌。
Exactly. Yeah, gross old men pay you to hang out.
待っててね、アンズ。ミホがあなたを親父の手から引き出してあげる。
Who the fuck are you, Miho? What are you gonna do? Rent a girlfriend. Exactly. Yes. It's the concept of rent a girlfriend.
仕事だ。
This guy loves a burger. That was foreshadowing. He loves a burger.
何？空っぽ。それねえだろおい。
次のニュースです。昨夜ドミノ町の牛島金融に泥棒が入り、現金3000万円が盗まれました。犯人は隠し金庫を暴いて犯行に及び、当局では先日ドミノ刑務所から脱獄した窃盗の常習犯佐々木哲夫との関連性を調べております。
冗談言うな。俺は盗んじゃいねえぞ。しかし隠し金庫があったなんて一体どうなってやんだ。
That's actually really funny. Someone else is stealing it first.
どうしても一面クリアできねえんだ。お前んち行ってやってみせてくれよ。いいよ。いいな。
ミホ。
Miho.
そっか、ごめん。今日ダメだったんだ。
私たちしばらくの間めっちゃ忙しいからあんまり誘惑しないように。さあ行くわよミホ。
じゃあね。
あれ、ミホちゃん。ついにミホのやつまで援助交際の仲間いるか。嫌な世の中になったもんだぜ。城之内、貴様。
Oh, dude, the cinematography on this is so fun.
撤回しろ。さもなければ今この場で腹を切れ。
What if Mio's just hiring her? You ever thought of that?
アメんだよお前ら。知らねえのか。今日アンズのやつお昼の弁当に何を買ったと思う。最高級スタミナ弁当だぜ。信じられるか。
Yes.
俺たちが一度も食ったことのねえスタ弁だぞ。つまりは金があるってことだろうが。バカな幻のスタ弁を。いや、美穂ちゃんに限って援助交際など。しかし万が一にも魔が差してまさか。リッチな親父には我々高校生にはないある種の魅力があるのもあながち否定できない。そんな、いやしかしこれはもうなんてことだ。見つけた。美穂ちゃん、いけない目を覚ますんだ。俺が君を救ってみせる。くそ、
Burger time.
うまいことやってやる。もっとすげえ山を狙うんだ。こいつはすげえ。マリー・アントワネットが身につけていた首飾りスターライト。こいつを売り飛ばせば一生遊んで暮らせるぜ。
I love all the burger foreshadowing.
なお、当局の発表によりますと、盗まれたマリー・アントワネットのスターライトはイミテーションであったとのことですが、
偽物。
その他にも30点に上る宝石類が盗難に遭い、当局は脱獄犯佐々木哲夫の仕業とみてその行方を追っております。
ふざけるな。俺が盗んだのはこいつだけだぞ。
This guy's having a bad time of it.
ああ、終わった。おいホンダ、たまにはバスケでもやんねえか。いや、今日ちょっと忙しいんだ。さ、行こうか美穂ちゃん。
Okay, what is Janucci gonna say this time? What could he possibly say about this?
ねえ、まさかホンダまで援助交際とか言わないよね。
いや、あり得るぜ。相手はリッチなおばん。それで決まりだ。
もう少しは真剣に考えてよ。
Incredible.
怪しすぎるよあの3人。
というわけで
Time for them to become more Burger World employees.
ちょっとカバン重い
が持つよ。
どうしたの？なんでもない。行こう。
めちゃくちゃ勘がいいな。よし、行くぞ。
Honda would kill as a rental boyfriend. True. It's Burger World! Hi, Zero. Just in time for Burger World.
バーガーワールドによう
あんず。
お前ら何やってんだこんなところで。
バレた。しかも城之内。超口の軽いこの男にだけはバレちゃいけなかった
The
の。
big mouth of the school.
ほら、なんとか言え。何って見ればわかるだろ。バイトだ。美しい汗を流しているんだ。お前、バイトは高速で禁止されてるだろうが、いつも偉そうなこと言ってるくせに。言うな城之内。俺だって悩んだんだ。胃に穴が開くほどにな。しかしな。
だってミホ欲しい洋服いっぱいあるよ。
There's a ton of things Miho
ほら
wants.
君たちお客様じゃないのかね。早くお席にご案内して。
ねえ、城之内くん、やっぱり店に来たのまずかったんじゃない？あんず怒ってるみたいだし。
へっ、ざまあ見ろってんだ。これで奴らの秘密握ったってことだぜ。
でも可愛かったな、あんずのコスチューム。
Aw. He's just a little guy. He's just a little guy.
くそ鉄め、どこへ聞いた？
Where did he run off to? Anyway, bye, Looker. See you later. Full Metal Alchemist. Full Metal Alchemist. He does look like Honda's dad, yeah.
お待ちどうさま。
あんず。
当店のハンバーガーはケチャップをたっぷりかけて召し上がってくださいね。
作ったら許さん。
Tell it I won't forgive you.
あんず、
Incredible.
おめえら。
まあこうしてバイトしてんのバレちゃったし、別にこれ以上隠すこともないけどさ。私お金貯めてんだ。卒業したらアメリカに行くためにね。
America. The only place you can go to save money for America?
ニューヨーク
Burger
ダンスの
World.
勉強するの夢なんだ。笑うなよ。
笑わないよ。ね、城之内くん。
ああ、安心しな、あんず。俺らチクったりしねえからよ。チクったらこのハンバーガー1万個食ってやら。でもよ、この店こんなケチャップだらけのハンバーガー出して金取んのかよ。ひって店だぜ。
安心しな、私のおごりよ。
Aw. Big head mode. Ah! SpongeBob, big head, pants okay.
おい、見ろよ、ユウキ。なんだか様子がおかしいぜ。
Okay, it's not his dad, apparently.
脱獄。
では例の脱獄犯がこの店の中に。
ええ、今朝方通報がありましてね。商店街が荒らされたところを通ってきたんですが、今この辺りをしらみつぶしに探しているところ。
They snuck in.
犯人の顔写真は？
いないみたいだけど。
奴は変装の名人だ。
He's a
素
master
顔
of
を晒すことは
disguise.
めったにない。
よし、それなら一人一人踏んづかまえて。
いや、それはまずい。
Look at all these fun little
奴は
characters.
拳銃を持ってるからね。
他に犯人の特徴は？
3日前、水の宝石店を襲った時、警備員と格闘になりましてね。倒れた警備員が逃げようとする犯人の右ふくらはぎを警棒で殴っている。その跡が残っているかも。
それならあれ使えるわ。
What?
すいません。
What?
見てる方がドキドキしちゃう。
Why does Miho talk in the third person so
こん
much?
な勇気があって。
お客様、テーブルに足を乗せられては困ります。ない、この男も違う。
Why would it?
何しやがるこのアマ。すいませんお客様、ちょっと事情がありまして。
ふざけるな。
人のくつろぎのひとときをぶち壊しやがってどうするつもりで？警察？
すみません皆さん。ドミノ刑務所からの脱獄囚がこの店内に潜んでいる可能性があり、皆さんの足を確認させていただきました。
This makes more sense. Yeah. Okay. Who wrote this scene, Dan Schneider?
ついているはずなのですが。
ちょっとどういうことよそれ。
脱獄囚じゃと？
へえ、面白そうじゃねえな。
何かの間違いじゃないのかね。だいたいこの町の警察は抜けてるからね。
True.
前にも脱獄囚を取り逃がして。
それは確かに。
刑事さん、他に犯人の手がかりはないんですか？
ああ、刑務所にいた時、犯人は一度病院に担ぎ込まれている。
For burgeritis.
卵を食べてアレルギーを起こしたんだ。
卵アレルギー？
Everyone eat
なんだ
eggs.
それなら。
Everyone
も
eat
しこの中
eggs.
に犯人がいればすぐにわかるわよ。うちのハンバーガーのパンには卵をたっぷり練り込んであるんだから。
なんだって？ハンバーガーに卵が？そう言われれば体の具合が。
どうしたのかね？具合が悪そうだ。
うるせえ！どけ！うわっ！
佐々木哲夫、逮捕する！
そんなことより救急車だ！早く救急車呼んでくれ！ほら、卵に弱いんだ！
He's allergic to eggs.
バカね、嘘よ。
バカね。
うちのバーガーは 100% 小麦粉でした。
さあ！これはふくらはぎのあざ？どういうことだ？だいたい俺は警備員には殴られちゃいねえ。待てよ。
Whoa.
他にもう一人犯人がいたなら、ということは犯人はこいつだ！この男だ！仲間だ！こら、この入れ墨は
It's the Hamburglar. True.
少しでも動くとこのままの命はねえ
Whoa,
ぞ。
hold up, they made a lot of changes to this from the manga. This is crazy. What the
お前が
fuck?
ジョローグモのジローだったのか。
Like, if I remember correctly, in the manga, he just kind of shows up and just like holds the place hostage.
そうよ。手術で顔を変え、善良な市民としてこの町に溶け込んでいたが。
I made a burger
ハリ
world.
ネズミの鉄。まさかお前さんがこの店に来るとはな。変装していても俺には一目でお前だということが分かった。後をつけてみると案の定、お前が盗みに入るとこを見ちまってな。昔の血が騒いじまった。そう。牛島金融も水野宝石店も盗んだのはこの俺様よ。
そうだって。俺は盗みに行く前2回ともここのバーガー食ってたんだよ。アレルギーが出るはずないじゃねえか。俺のバーガー。
You really are, yeah. Burger like real. True.
人間ってのはな、視界がなくなると恐怖で声も出せなくなるんだぜ。ほら。
くそ、あの野郎。
I love the rolling R's in Japanese, dude. I wish I could do it.
これから俺が要求するものを運んでこい。そこの気の弱そうなガキ、お前だ。
ユギ。
後の奴らは全員目を閉じて動くな。動く奴はこうだ。
くそ。
まずは酒とそれからタバコを持ってこい。何しろ今まで善良な市民を演じていたからな。酒も。
This is such a weird. Okay, so like in the manga, he like comes in and just makes these requests. This is so weird from this position where he's like, I need to get out of here. He's like, no, I'm gonna stay here and get the alcohol and smokes.
だがよ、こうなりゃ逆に自由だぜ。
I guess it's weird both ways, really.
ちょっとさっきこの男気の弱そうなガキそう言ったわね。
I'm sure he did. That must be Yugi.
遊戯遊戯でしょ。来ちゃダメ。
せえ、黙ってろ。
よくも俺の大切なアンズをひどい目に遭わせたな。だが俺を選んだのが運の尽きだ。 お望みのものを持ってきたぜ。
貴様、誰がテーブルにつけと言った？
Big hair.
あ
Okay.
んたの遊び相手に
SpongeBob big hair pants. Okay.
ゲームの時間だ。
今の声、遊戯？違う。似ているけど違うわ。少なくとも自信に満ちたあの声。遊戯のはずがない。
It's not Yugi's. Of course.
おお、ゲームね、少しばかり興味はあるな。昔から賭け事には目がねえんだ。
ただし、ただのゲームじゃない。
Yami no
闇
game.
のゲーム。
Yeah.
命がけのゲームだ。
面白そうじゃねえか。
Dude,
the
the fucking cinematography in this is crazy. They do such insane camera angles and shit, dude. It's so cool.
バカじゃねえかこのガキ。
Ah! Ah! You can't say that.
どういうことになるか教えてやるぜ。
妙に静かだ。一体何が起こってるんだ？
ルールはたった一つ。それはこの
Subtitle
10
jump
本の指の
scare.
中で決められた1本以外動かしてはならないという制約さ。どの指を選ぶかはお互いの自由。その選んだ指だけで行動する。さあ、どの指を選ぶ？
それなら当然この人差し指を選ぶね。銃の引き金を引くための人差し指をな。
Don't worry, you
俺は
didn't
この
miss
指を
much.
選
親指一本で何ができるってんだ。まあこの俺が一瞬であの世に送ってやるぜ。
ぶ。ゲームスタートの合図をしたら何をしようと自由。引き金を引くこともね。さあ、行くぜ。ゲームスタート。
この一瞬でゲームオーバーだ。あ、そうか。まだ火をつけていなかったな。
I forgot to ask for a lighter.
最後にその親指で俺のタバコに火をつけさせてやる。その後殺してやるぜ。
このライター
You can
キャるよ。あの世に持って行きな。その酒はロシア製のウォッカ。アルコール度 90%。
動けない。ライターを落としたら酒にいいんか。そしたら俺の体は
試しに銃を撃ってみろよ。反動で確実にライターは落ちる。
It's so fucking cool.
行くぞ、アンズ。
このままじゃそうだ、こうすれば。
やはりルールを守ることができなか
Oh,
った。
you couldn't follow the rules.
なんだあの死体の目は。
闇のゲームは人間の本性を暴き出す。ルールを破った者には運命の罰ゲーム。
このガキふざけやがって。
闇の扉が開かれた。
Dude. It's so cool. Green and purple fire?
早くこの火を消してくれ。
じゃあもうやめたんだバイト。
うん、とりあえずね。バイトばっかやってると遊戯に付き合ってる時間なくなっちゃうしさ。
本
でも一体あの声の主は誰だったんだろう。誰が私を助けてくれたのかな。
おい、遅いぞ。ほら、今日からオープンする牛丼屋だ。
Translated
めちゃめちゃうまいって
of
評判なんだぜ。
いらっしゃいま。
お、まだやってやがんのか。
だって新しい洋服欲しいか
俺は落ちるところまで落ちるのだ。美穂ちゃんと一緒に。
Dude. It's so
最強のライ
good.
バル。海馬コンセルに御曹司。海馬
Next time is Kaiba time.
白熱のカードゲームデュエルモンスターズがいよいよバトル開始だ。そして次なる敵魔の D ショックハンター、さらにエジプトから脅威の男がやってくる。次回激突最強のモンスター。さあゲームの時間だ。
Yummy no game. Okay, so next week it's Green Kaiba time. But for now, it's time to go over to the internet. Let's see what's going on the internet. Let's go. Waha. Okay, so we already did a react to this on Sunday, but since this is the Yu-Gi-Oh week, I was in an episode of Master Duel Master Chef. Just like a
holy
brief.
shit! Top 10 trans girls in Yu-Gi-Oh. Wait, hold up. Listen.
This is my brief cameo in a Master Duel Master Chef episode. Danny was searching for stuff from stuff to do for the Yuri episode of Master Duel Master Chef.
Yo, holy shit! Top 10 trans.
Happened to find my video. I learned on Blue Sky the only reason Dyer didn't cut this from the video is that apparently it's because Dyer follows me on Blue Sky, so actually knows me. So at least to an extent. So apparently I'm only in here because we're oomfies. I was not aware. But yeah, I knew that we followed each other, but we don't interact a ton. So, but yeah, fun. I've gotten like something like, oh, I didn't mean to do that. I've gotten like 65 views on the top 10 trans girls video since this episode came out, which isn't a ton considering that it has 58k views. But like, considering there's no link or anything, it's just like a little thing that pops up, you know, not bad. Not bad. I made a little video about it. If you want to hear my full like thoughts, I guess. Not that I have a whole lot of thoughts about it, it's just a little cameo. You can check out the video I made. It's on the main channel. It's the last released video. Just go check that out. But yeah, very strange day for me that was. All right, anything we want to do on the good old YouTube? Anything popped up since I started stream? Logan Paul and Scalpers ruin another hobby from APS Amplifier. Must be a day ending in Y. No, I'm not seeing anything that needs to be reacted to. Okay. Just another day in the Yu-Gi-Oh sphere. Nothing crazy. Oh yeah, ads. Well, ads are running. I'm going to do a BRB, and we'll be right back with more internet.
Godzilla, blazing to his Japanese homeland. Captain, water in the conning tower. Godzilla! Roaring defiance to the unconquerable King Kong, giant gorilla god of this South Seas paradise, where sensuous maidens offer themselves in ritual sacrifice to his brute embrace.
Godzilla has a brain about this size. He is sheer brute force, while Kong is a thinking animal. His brain is considerably larger, about 10 times the size of this gorilla's skull. Being instinctive rivals, there is no doubt that they will attempt to destroy one another.
King Kong versus Godzilla, heading for their colossal collision, shattering every obstacle that stands between them in the most fantastic rampage of annihilation ever recorded on film. See King Kong stamp Tokyo into the ground, holding a beautiful girl in his grasp. See Godzilla destroy an entire army. See King Kong trapped by the blazing barrier of 1 billion volts. But nothing, nobody can stop the great showdown when King Kong and Godzilla meet to fight for survival of the fittest.
All right, we're back. We're back. Let's start with a little bit of Yu-Gi-Oh! Wordle. We've started with Sword a lot of times, and it hasn't really gotten us very far. But I'm going to do it again, because I never learn. Just R. Just R, but in a different spot. Roach? Oh, with the O. We're not really getting anything off of the O. Rhino? Really? Not like Rhino Heart? Like, really? Okay. Would timer do something? Okay. M-E-R. M-E-R. Mermail, but that's not enough. That's like too many letters. M-E-R. Rem, mer. And they're not in that position specifically. And the R's not there either. Row. Rem. So it can't be gamer, unfortunately. No gamers allowed here. Ads are over again. Okay, sure. I have no clue on that one. RE blank blank M. What if we just like we have R and we have E and we have M? What if it was stand? Stand in the place where you live. Maybe Remel, Remage, Rema, Remnant, Rembrandt. That's too many letters. God, this one's always tough because it is like it's a lot of words. Mary's interesting. What? Okay. MERY, but in a completely different arrangement. What in the goddamn? What? Emery. Emery. I don't know if that's anything. What the fuck, dude? Rhyme? Rhyme. Wait, that can't be it either. What the fuck? So I was wrong. It could have been it, but it's not. So the R has to go where that H is. What goes in front of it? What the fuck goes in front of the R there? A rhyme? Oh, you rhyme? Crime. The tier card crime. Oh my god. Awful. Stupid. So this is what makes Yu-Gi-Oh! Hard, is that it includes a ton of really real actual words, and then it also includes fake ass Yu-Gi-Oh! Words, right? It includes way too many real ass words, actually. Like, I think it includes way too many, like Mary. Where the fuck is Mary coming from? Where the fuck is timer coming from? And then it's like, no, crime with a Y. Okay. Let's start with Terratop as usual. Terratop's is usually a pretty good start, I feel like. If I can type. 2015. Okay, we have a year already. It's an effect. It's usually an effect, yeah. 1200 attack, or more than 1200 attack, more than 600 defense, higher than level 3, not a wind. So now we're just going to go through like everything that came out in 2015. What's the Dark Rebellion Dragon? 2014. Damn. Damn. Not a win, so I can't just go through other speedroids. Dante is 2014. Dante. Why did I say Dante? Dante is 2014 as well. Damn. Duels to, yeah, Dia is 2014. Fuck. Are any of the what's the ghost tricks? Are they around this? They're like around here, right? 2014. Fuck. Did any of them come out later? No, some of them came out earlier. I mean, obviously some of them came out way later, but none of them came out in 2015. That's a tough one. Infernoid Tierra. Infernoid. 2015. Okay. I'm going to go with Onunku just to... Oh, because Tierra would be good because it is a different type. We could eliminate fusion. Yeah, we'll go with Tierra. Fiend. Effect. Not fusion. Less stats. That makes sense. There's a lot of things with less stats than Tierra. Okay, but we do have Fiend now. What other Fiends came out in 2015? Oh, this is like a... I don't know why. I guess with Terratop, because Terratop's like a nice in-the-middle card as far as years go. But man, if I ever get it on the dot with the year, I am stuck. Because holy shit, dude, I do not know my 2015s. Fiend extra deck could be a pendulum too. We're in the era it could be a pend. When was... No, Toddler's not a higher level than that. And it's not an extra deck monster. What the fuck is an extra deck Fiend from 2015? I literally was just not playing this year. I do not know anything about this. Could be a ritual too. Yeah, that's true. When were the Demise retrains made? 2018 apparently. Malakota. $2015, yeah. Okay, so not a ritual. Lower than level 6. I imagine it's probably a Ixies monster then. Just based on the stats, it seems like it would be... It's a fiend that's not dark from 2015. That feels like it should be something. It's not a fusion, not a ritual. No, there wouldn't be any Jins. Mine goes to Dante, right? But Dante's 2014. I was like Dante Pilgrim, but it's a fusion and it's a fairy. Virgil's a 6, yeah. There's just not a lot of synchros that are lower than 6. So I imagine it's probably an Ixies, right? Or a pendulum. Could be a pendulum. What fiend pendulums would there be though? That's not even in my like wheelhouse at all. Fiend pendulums from 2015. Like I'm sure there were some, right? But I don't know. Wow, okay, this is a bad one for me. This is a bad one for me specifically. Eccentric. Ooh, Archfiend. Eccentric 2015. It's got lower stats and it's a 3. We could do it just to rule out pendulum. I don't know if that's worth it, because that's just ruling out one thing. Otherwise it's not really going to help us. It's Pikachu. True actually. Hi Gray, how you doing? It is also ruling out light. That's true. I'm just not sure how much that matters. But I don't have any other leads, really. Oh, shit. DD. 2020, 2017, 2015. Not a pendulum. That's one of the ones that's not a pendulum, right? 2017, 2015, not a pendulum. 2015, not a pendulum. Well, it's not Savant Kepler. It's definitely not Savant Kepler. It could be a DDD as well. Wave King Caesar. Wave King Caesar. There it is. Wave King Caesar is a water. I guess it was Wave King, right? Weird. I just legitimately never really thought about that. Huh. Well, there's our Wordles. We've got our Wordles done. Anything in Yu-Gi-Oh I need to react to, or do you just want to do a? I've got a Golden Nova domain duel pulled up. If you want to do that. Did we watch this one? It has Ada. No, we did not. I don't think. Yeah, no. Most of the ones we watched had Ryu in it. Yeah, I've got a domain duel pulled up we can react to. But if anyone has anything else like in the community to react to, we can do that. But I don't think there is really anything. I guess since last time, Gage retired from Yu-Gi-Oh. Gage Nimnim retired. I don't really have much to say about that though. I don't know. He's a funny guy. I'm sure he'll do well with whatever he's doing. I get why he's leaving because he's been like an Edison. I almost said Edison girly. He's been like an Edison girly for a while now. So like, he was kind of unk a little bit, and he was on his way out. So I totally get it. He's just like not vibing with the current format, and that's totally fair. It's a format that's very unvibable. There's a lot of things to not vibe with, especially if you're not a Genesis format fan. Speaking of which, I want to think about. I've got this like concept in my brain, and you can like tell me if you like this idea or not. I need people to like help me think of this. I've got this idea of trying to figure out what pendulums would look like in Genesis. Like, how do we make pendulums work in Genesis format, or just like a fan made format? How do we make them work? What rules do we have to establish to make them fair? And then like what cards do we have to point? Like, and what points do we put on them? I want to figure that out and make like a video about it, I think. So like the thing with Master Rule 3 is that it does let you just spam out cards really easily. And like maybe without link monsters that could be okay with the way modern decks are. I just don't know. I don't think you can give them pen zones. This is something I've been like, so I think the best way to handle pendulums is to essentially give them a Master Rule 4 kind of thing, or Master Rule 5 kind of thing, except there's no extra monster zone. So what you do is you say you can only have one pendulum monster summoned from the extra deck at a time, right? Summoned face up from the extra deck at a time, I should say. And that solves that. But the other major problem is exactly the pen zones. Because the pen scales as they exist in modern Yu-Gi-Oh! Are really annoying. The fact that they are your spell trap zones limits the amount of spell traps you can have in the back row as a pen deck. And also results in a lot of really unfun rulings where it's like, oh, I placed a pendulum monster in your back row where the pendulum scale goes, but it's not a pendulum scale, so you can't do any pendulum summoning, but there's now just something stuck in your pendulum zone, right? That's really fucking annoying. I hate that. And then you also have stuff like anti-spell fragments. I don't know if adding pen scales would help with that or not. And also, the thing about Genesis format is that Genesis format is a format designed to play on the old school Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel mats. That is like the first thing they made when Genesis format was announced was mats that look like the old school duel mats from the structure decks, from the starter decks, I mean. And so like I think Genesis format has to be able to play on those. But if you put the pendulum scales on the outside of the like where the deck is, it doesn't look like it's a play zone, right? It looks like it's outside the play zone, and that doesn't make any sense either. So I don't know what you do to fix pendulum. Maybe you just make it so that only pendulum players have to worry about pen zones. I don't know. It's not like there's a way to put pen scales in the opponent's pen zones, right? There's no way to do that. That's probably why they left them out of the format. Yeah, honestly, I could kind of see that. Pendulum monsters but no pendulum summoning. I could see that, I guess. I don't know. It kind of like, because like the inability to scale pendulum monsters takes out half of the effect text on a pendulum monster, right? And that's just going to be really confusing. I don't know. It's something I'm thinking about. I think legitimately the most quote unquote elegant solution might legitimately just be only pens. Like if you're on a pendulum deck, you set up the scales. Otherwise, you don't worry about those zones, which is like, it's weird and inconsistent, but it's easier for everyone involved, I feel like. And then you just have the pendulum scale zones like Master Rule 3, but with Master Rule 5 pendulum summoning mechanics. I just want Luna Tiger. Well, Luna Light Tiger doesn't do what you want unless it can be scaled. Also, Luna Light Tiger would have to be like 1,000,000 points. In Genesis format, there's no way. Although, you have to hit Killer Tune first. Like, I can't say Lunalight Tiger is too much until Killer Tune gets hit. If Killer Tune doesn't get, like, murdered in the next Genesis Points update, I don't know what the fuck they're doing. Legitimately, I don't. Have you fucking seen this? Like, let me just, we're on YouTube. Let's fucking look at it. Let's go Genesis Apocalypse. It'll be easier if I just do this, I think. This one.
Genesis format is the newest official way to play Yu-Gi-Oh! Instead of using the cool tune.
They're on 50 points in this episode. And look at this. Dude, he's just playing fucking constructed Cool Tune, but he has worse hand traps than normal. What? What the fuck? How is this allowed, dude? How is this allowed? And then you watch the duels. Hardleg is on Crystron. 25 points for Crystron inclusion. No points for any Cool Tune cards except for 5 points for Clips, 5 points for Q. What the fuck are we doing? I know these cards just came out. You gotta hit these harder when they come out, or else Genesis format is always just going to be modern cards, the format. It is always going to be whatever cards just came out, ruin the format. Big hair mode. SpongeBob, big hair, pants okay. Sure. Here, let me turn on angry mode. Like, it just doesn't make any goddamn sense to me to have it like this. Like, what are we doing here? Like, watch this gameplay, dude. Watch this fucking gameplay.
And I have this in here, but like,
let me just let me turn up the playback speed.
Yup. I don't know what to tell that shit in main phase 1. Like, I'm pretty good. There's no way you can destroy it before
it's crazy that my deck was invented by Hitler. It's so nuts.
We got to exactly the point where he says his deck is invented by Hitler. But, like, look at this, dude. He can't do anything. And then,
and you have synchro over.
Yeah, I'm gonna fucking annihilate you here. I'm gonna kill you. I'd like to.
Well, that's
we'll reveal it's the motherfucking remix. We will special KT mix.
Like,
we could grab a Cool Tune monster.
It just does everything.
It's a pity. I really probably should have booked a Lunar Eclipse as soon as you normal summon. Although you still have the synchro.
It just does everything. During both players' turns, it does everything.
Damn, you know what I think earlier? I was like, I got a pretty good deck. I apologize. I wasn't on your level. I wasn't familiar.
This is unbelievable.
I mean, if the last card is Nibiru, I'm fucking dead.
Like, I wonder if I can get to the, like...
I was there just like...
Fuck me, dude. I don't...
So, this is Hardleg. He is doing Crystron.
I have a guy present who can normal summon walk over Tricerus, so...
He is, like... That's his end board.
Slightly better.
Crystron is pointed to hell and back. And this is his end board.
It's still a legal Knight a set card, but now there's a Crystron on the field.
MBT used, I think, one hand trap to make that end board.
Oh, it's Tristeros too. Fuck me, dude. I don't have an elegant for this, so... Okay, Stone Sweeper.
Did you switch decks? Fuck the Stone Sweeper, dude.
And meanwhile, every single thing in MBT's hand does something. He still has one hand trap.
I see. The question is...
Do we Tristeros here?
Yeah. What do I have from this condition?
Ellie Skelly or Dawn Dragster, maybe?
Yeah, the problem is you haven't shown a whole lot of spell traps, but the one you did is kind of scary.
JJ and Synchro Overtake? Yeah, those are crazy ass cards.
Alternatively, I could like set up for something spicy. The question is, do I want to use the spice just to show it off in case I don't get
my own board? Yeah.
Okay, we'll skip through this decision making. So he gets to make Dawn Dragster.
All right, Rico. I totally agree.
And then MBT uses Ghostlit Moonlit Chill and just negates it. No more Dawn Dragster. Anyways, Rico grab Clip, make a synchro.
No, I really didn't. We're gonna go.
Like, what the fuck, dude? This costs 30 points.
Mix 2 off the token.
The rest of the points are hand traps.
GG. Jesus, you have to target 2.
Yeah. Fortunately, I have this this vehicle not doing anything on my side of the field.
Right, so the good news for me is that my cards are fucking.
So MBT had 1 point of interruption, and Hardleg ended on Don Dragster quick synchro pass. Hardleg also has a point of interruption, Lunar Eclipse.
You get an Omni Negate that's not pointed at all.
It's like.
Oh wait, you could just negate it.
The best type of Omni Negate too.
Because the first thing you make is a negate.
Legal Knight to not die.
Yeah, Legal Knight won't save me here, unfortunately. Oh wait, oh yeah, the token's getting. I was so worried about the negate and the spell trap pop, I completely missed that you were also destroying the token.
All right.
And you have synchro over.
Yep. Yeah, I'm gonna fucking annihilate.
And then he's just gonna keep extending. He's just gonna keep extending.
We'll reveal
It's just all extension. But everything is also a starter. They're all starters and extension at the same time.
I have the synchro overtake and I have this. Cool
I heard Cool Tune described as a waifu deck today.
Damn, you know what I checked out earlier? I was like, oh, I got a pretty good deck. I apologize. I wasn't on your level. I wasn't familiar
Yeah, I
with your
apologize.
game.
It's not even all women.
I mean, if the last card is Nibiru, I'm fucking dead. But you spent 25 on Dragster. Yeah, I was like, I think
I was
it's
sitting there
literally
just like, I've already explained all my points. It's 25 on the spell, 20 for Dragster, and the other level 5 is 5 points.
Like 20 for Dragster. 20 for Dragster. But nothing for Cool Tune RS. 20 for Dragster. Nothing for RS. Like, what are we doing here? What are we doing here?
Level 5, I could play like 3 5-point hand traps. But at least in testing, you know, they've got the solo mode, and I was able to beat like Altergeist and Orcust, Salamandrate. You know, not the best decks, but decks that can consistently put up like 7.
Yeah, some pretty decent decks. And then here's fucking Killer Tune!
Unfortunately, I wasn't prepared with cards of this.
Also, fucking get your hands off my goddamn extra deck. Get your hands off my goddamn deck. I fucking hate Cool Tunes so goddamn much, dude. Ruining Genesis format. Ah! Okay, angry off. Angry mode down. Just miserable. Okay. Let's do a little bit of reaction. The past couple of Yu-Gi-Oh! Streams, we just reacted to a domain duel from Nova. Why not do it again? It's like they learned nothing from Kashtira. It's literally the same problem as Kashtira, especially with the new cards coming. Rip 5 from my goddamn extra deck and 1 off the top of my deck. What the fuck are we doing? That's just Kashtira. And it's the same problem too, because in another way, because Cool Tune is not like the strongest deck in the room. It is exactly like Kashtira, where it's only going to be good in TCG, in advanced, I should say, if the Justice Hunter decks get hit like really hard, which I imagine they might, and by the time that this new support comes out. And so it's just going to be like a format where all the big dogs have been turned down, and so now this like relatively weak deck that just rips your entire extra deck is going to be like the top slot because it rips your fucking extra deck to pieces. And it just sucks. It just really sucks. Oh, it really, really sucks. And hell, in TCG, you might even play some Kashtira cards. I could see playing like Kashtira Unicorn in TCG Cool Tune. Especially if Barone ever gets unhit. Oh man, free 10. God damn, dude. It was so annoying. It's so annoying.
Hello,
all right,
everyone,
let's watch Golden Nova play some fun Yu-Gi-Oh.
All of my friends together to play the best Yu-Gi-Oh format ever created. It is a 4-player free-for-all where we pick a deck master, build a deck around it, and see who comes out on top. Today,
Thank God Enneacraft doesn't care about the extra deck. Thank God Enneacraft is Pendulum and thus cannot be in Genesis format. If that was in Genesis format and they like hit it the same way they hit Cool Tune, that'd be very annoying too.
being joined by some lovely friends today, my editor and 2 other incredible people who have some incredible decks to show off today. We're going to be doing some dual terminal related decks.
Dual terminal.
I jumped at the chance when someone suggested that we
famously, Golden Nova hates dual terminal, so we'll see how this goes.
Some lore focused stuff, and so we've all picked our deck masters and decks based on that concept. Pillock, if you'd like to start us off, please. Tell us a little bit about yourself and your Deckmaster.
Right, you may know me as Great Big Pillock. I edit for Nova every now and again. This whole dual terminal thing was something I threw at the wall, and it stuck. So, yeah, I decided I'm going to celebrate that by bringing along my old favourite, Gishki. I used to play an obnoxious amount of this back in the day, but today my Deckmaster is Gishki Grimness.
But Gishki, or Anyacraft does seem cool in TCG.
One of these domains
I like that it works on different axes. And I will let you good people although those new Anyacraft cards look crazy. Oh, right! We need to do a react to those. I haven't done a react to the Anyacraft cards. We'll come back to this. I need to do a react to those really quick. I was going to just do it live on stream. All right, so what are we looking for? We are looking for the Anyacraft cards that I somehow missed. And we are looking for... We're not looking at any of the leaked cards. I don't want to get anyone in trouble. And I don't... They're not actually all that interesting. But not that I've seen them, of course. Where... There's like one other card we need to look for. It's the Dominus card. Yeah, Dominus Spark. So new Dominus card and the Anyacraft cards. I gotta look at those. I can't believe I missed the Anyacraft cards for some reason. Really annoying. Really annoying. It's because Yu-Gi-Org's bad. It's because Yu-Gi-Org is bad. A bad website. Okay, let's do this. Hello everyone, Vampire Ian here, and I'm reacting to new cards live on stream. I forgot about these Anyacraft cards, and there's a new Dominus card I want to check out, so here's that video where we're doing that. First up, we got Dominus Spark, a new Dominus card. Let's see, these guys have all been pretty interesting so far, so let's see what's going on with Dominus Spark. Normal trap card. You can activate one card with this card's name per turn. During the turn, your opponent activated a monster effect in the hand or graveyard. You can activate this card for your hand, as is typical of the Dominus. Target one monster your opponent controls, banish it. And then if you have no traps in your graveyard, they can special summon one monster from their hand. Huh. If you activated this card for your hand, you cannot activate the effects of Earth, Water, Wind, or Fire monsters for the rest of the duel. This card does not seem... Okay, so if you've activated another trap already, they don't get the special summon. And then it's just like you get to remove a monster from the field that your opponent's trying to use. Otherwise, it's like your opponent has something that has like an ignition effect instead of an on-summon effect, and you want to get rid of it before they can use the ignition effect. Then they get the special summon a monster. There's no limit on what they can special summon though, so that could actually be very dangerous. Again, if you have the trap in the graveyard already, that's something. And then this is only like for use in light or dark decks, or decks that don't care about the effects of Earth, Water, Wind, or Fire monsters in some way. Yeah, I don't know. This one I don't think is going to see the same kind of play that some of the other Dominus cards see, but I don't think it'll see no play necessarily. Just the fact... I like that they're making more of these. I think these are interesting card design, and I'm glad to see them. I even if they're not particularly good, I think it is still something worth exploring, and I'm happy for that. All right, Anyacraft time. The main event. There will be peace on Earth with Anyacraft. Oh boy. Oh boy, big news. All right, Trito Anyacraft Exapaticia. This is one of the little Anyacraft, which means it is a level 1 Earth Machine Pendulum, 100 attack, 1000 defense, pendulum scale of 0. It has the Anyacraft effect where it gets to reveal 3 and then randomly pick 1 to add to your hand. When it's flipped up, you get a counter on it. You can reveal this card in your hand, special summon a monster from the hand face with defense position. It has the usual effect there, where you get to just hide a face down defense position monster as a special summon. Pretty cool. Your opponent activates a card or effect that includes an effect that sets a card. You can change this face down card to face up defense position. Add an Anyacraft card from your deck to your hand. An effect that sets a card. Okay, so that's stuff like Diabellstar. I don't know like what decks I would think of immediately. Like nothing really comes to mind immediately, but I'm not playing a whole lot of Advanced recently. I'm more playing Genesis format, so I don't really know off the top of my head exactly. But if there's something that's doing, does the K9 set or does it search? I don't remember, like case, like does it set case for K9? I genuinely don't remember. And then it has a flip effect. Destroy a spell trap your opponent controls if you do special summon a monster from your hand and face down defense position. I mean, that's pretty good. If you're up against a deck that is going to be setting cards with a card effect, this is a damn good card. It's pretty good. And otherwise, it's just like more. It can like more little guys for consistency, and that's not bad either. And then we have Eniacraft Atl-Spia, which is one of the big ones, level 9, Light Machine Pendulum, 3,000 attack, 2,500 defense, pendulum skill of 0, and it has the big guy effect with the battle phase. Target opponent with controls with less attack than this card, destroy it. And there's a lot you can target with that because it's 3,000 attack. Draco Tail, right? Draco Tail. Yeah, Draco Tail. Okay, yeah. And then Ryzeal, if people are still on that. Yeah, I don't know that people are on that really a lot anymore, but I can still see it popping up occasionally, I suppose. Yummy doesn't set anything, does it? Like Yummy Draco or Yummy Mitsurugi. I don't think any of that stuff sets. I could be wrong on that though. Reveal this card in your hand, special summon a monster in your hand face down defense position. It's the usual Eniacraft effect. Opponent activates a card or effect as Chain Link 3 or higher. Quick effect. Change this card face down to face up defense position, or face down card to face up defense position. Negate the activations of your opponent's cards and effects activated before this effect in this chain. And if you do, destroy the negated cards. That's unbelievable. That is unbelievable. Insane. So obviously this negates hand traps. This negates your opponent trying to hand trap your stuff, but also this negates chain links. So like if your opponent like does, chain link 1 effect, chain link 2 effect of chain block, this hits both of them and negates them both. This card is fucking insane. I cannot believe this card is seeing print. What a crazy ass card. And then after this card is placed flip face up while it's in the monster zone, your opponent cannot activate cards or effects in response to the activation of their own cards and effects. So it also floodgates them out of chain links, of any chain link effect like that. Like, what the fuck is this card? This card is fucking insane. What does it look like? It looks like a big cube. It doesn't look like anything in particular, kind of like, I guess, birdish. What a card, dude. And then we have a new spell, Eniacraft Reset, normal spell card. You like the card just once per turn. Place one Minneapolis from your deck or graveyard face up in your field zone. It's a spider. I see. Or if you already control Minneapolis, you can negate the effect of face-up cards your opponent controls up to the number of cards your pendulum zone instead. Jesus Christ. So this is more consistency for the field spell. But also, if you already had the field spell, just in the gate. It's just in the gate. It's just in the gate. But the importantly is more important is the effect engrave. If one activates a card or effect on this card in your graveyard, you can banish this card, change any craft monsters you control to face down position up to the number of cards in your pendulum zone. So you also get to reset your Eniacraft cards if your opponent activates a card or effect. Like at all. Like if this is the graveyard, it's just like your opponent activated something, reset some of those cards, do it again, do their thing again. God damn, these are great cards. This second wave for this deck build pack has been pretty crazy so far. Just don't look at Hecka hands. Just don't look at Hecka hands. Don't look at Hecka hands. They don't exist. Cool Tune and Eniacraft both are looking really nice into the new format. I'm very impressed with them. With the second wave especially. Eniacraft has already been getting like rogue results. This, I think, bursts onto the scene, and I think Cool Tune might follow it with those cards. So we might be seeing the Justice Hunter format kind of fade away, probably with a ban list in the near future. And and whatever the fuck the name of this deck build pack was coming instead. Yeah, that's all the thoughts I have on these. Let me know what you think of these in the comments below, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye. All right, now we can continue looking at the Golden Nova video. Now that we're done reacting to this, we can do the Golden Nova video. God, those cards are insane. Those cards are so crazy. All right,
which one that is.
Back to Gishki.
Gishki.
Hey there, everybody. I'm Ada Basilisk. I'm a VTuber, and I made Yu-Gi-Oh!
Ada on
content
Shadows.
at one point. I've known
That's
Nova
crazy.
for a while now, and I am bringing Ne Shadow Genius. I love Shadows. I've played, you know, again, an obnoxious amount of them. And in this case, my domains are Earth, Machine, and, of course, Shadow.
I was confused when the outro music didn't start.
Machines, you may expect me to run a train on them.
Oh. I'm looking forward to getting choo-chooed.
Thomas the Tank Engine is in my brain now.
Shadow plus train? Good. Very good.
For Thomas to leave. He had seen everything.
That's a joke, of course. I'm not going to be using trains. No. Even though my deckmaster is Earth, I myself am full of darkness.
Oh. Hello, everybody. My name is Sagirl. I'm one of the two owners of the Cafe de Arcadia. I'm a regular over on the Treasure Tales channel as well, and I'm good friend of Nova. My domain master is Neo Flamvel Lady. So my domains are Fire, Pyro, and Flamvel.
Oh.
I'm in the same boat as Gishki over there. One of my domains is mostly irrelevant. Find out which one it is.
If you break out Snake Eye, I'm gonna be so mad.
So anyways, Novel, you want to introduce your domains?
Hello everyone, Golden Nova
Hey guys!
here, the
Okay.
Laureate and explaining expert, and today I have decided to run a deck that I like to call Bad Decisions Turbo. While we were doing the setup for this, I ran through a list of archetypes with Sagirl to kind of see which ones would be good for domain, and I believe I told him that Ritual Beast was one that was way too complicated to just kind of pick up and play. So anyway, I picked up and played Ritual Beast, but I decided that it wasn't enough. Because I also said that Gusto and Mist Valley were terrible decks that shouldn't be played in here. But they were also Wind. So I have added Gusto and Mist Valley. We will see how all these themes come together live right now.
Hey, Gusto was cool.
He's Nova. He's on Ritual Beast, Gusto, Wind Valley. Dude, and he hasn't played Ritual Beast before.
Yeah,
no.
And they also have the infrastructural integrity of insert a place that has bad infrastructure and integrity here. My deck master is Spiritual Beast Tamer Winda. If all else fails, I can summon Winda to the field, have them get destroyed, and replace them with another better monster.
She's a meat shield. Oh, that's a shame.
It also gives me the domains of Wind, Psychic, and
that is
Ritual
unfortunate.
Beast. So, I don't know if we really leaned into the
aren't
Psychic
there-
end of this super...
Aren't there better Ritual Beast cards that you could use for this? I feel like there are better Ritual Beast cards you could use for this.
But boy, howdy, do we have some wins. And if anything, I'm going to make my opponents break Wind as much as possible. These are the kind of high-tier flatulence jokes you're only getting on the Orbital platform.
Yeah, and speaking of shitting yourself, I believe I'm up first, but...
Go ahead.
Okay, so we're going to draw for turn. Away we go. Okay, we can do some things with this. I'm going to start by
I like
bringing out my
things.
deck
Let's do
master,
things.
Gishki Grimness. With normal or special summon, you can special summon one Gishki monster from your deck other than a copy of itself. Also, I can only declare attacks with ritual monsters until the end of this turn. I'm going first. This is not a problem. And also, if I were to ritual summon a water monster with a card effect that requires monsters, Grimness is the whole tribute. Here is Gishki Abyss. I want it in defense position, methinks. Abyss on summon. It will add a Gishki monster with 1,000 or
These
fewer
cards are good.
defense points to my hand.
I remember when people were theorizing with
we're gonna
Sprite Gishki.
get
Unfortunately, it never really came
boy,
together in
Gishki
TCG
We're
because
gonna
there's just
formally
better things to be playing by that
with
point.
two water monsters,
But
Princess
the deck was really
Colonel
cool. I
Enemy.
actually
There's
have
no terminal cards,
like
but,
I didn't get the new
that
card,
is-
but I had the
shut up.
core. I was ready to play it.
No, it's fine.
Anyway, Coral Anemone's effect will target Abyss in the grave and summon it to her link point. Abyss's effect, because it is not a hard once per turn, I will go
But
get
then,
another
like I said,
Gishki
it
with
just
1,000
didn't
or
really
fewer
come
de-
together,
defense
so I
points.
never got the rest of the core.
That's a heinous combo.
It is a heinous combo. Believe me, it's only going to get worse. Anyway, here's Gishki Vision. Now, we're going to discard that Gishki Shadow I searched earlier to add a Gishki Ritual spell from my deck to my
I didn't
hand.
buy those fucking
So,
Sprite
here's
cards either,
Gishki
so...
Aquamirror. And while I'm here, I'm going to discard the Vision as well to get a Gishki Ritual monster. Ever Gishki Neremenas. we're going to activate Gishki
Pretty good
Mirror
card.
and perform a ritual summon. And we have to pay exact levels. So for level 10, I'm going to tribute my Necros of Erenbar and ritual summon the Evagishki Neremenas. Let's put it here, actually. I don't trust any of you to be playing, well, Nova in particular. I do not trust you to be playing Relinquished Anima somehow, even though it's not in your domain.
You don't mean.
Anyway, Neremenas effect on ritual summon. It will summon a water monster from the grave. The target will be... It's going to be Shadow, I think. Now, we're going to do a link summon again with Coral Anemone and Shadow. It's going to be Marincess Marbled Rock.
Sure.
Okay, Marbled Rock's effect. I can target a Marincess in the grave and put it back in my hand, or in this case, the extra deck, because the target will be Coral Anemone. And now, link summon with Abyss.
That's a good idea, yeah.
And Marbled Rock. It's going to be Great Bubble Reef. So once per turn during each standby phase, I can
since domain is singleton, you got to get those cards back in the deck.
In domain format, I get 3 of these before my next turn comes around. So have fun with that.
Oh, jeez.
And each time a monster is banished face up, it gets 600 attack for each one until the end of the turn. Furthermore, I can send 1 water monster from my hand to the grave to summon a banished Marincess monster. And that's all.
That's pretty slick.
It is pretty slick. Anyway, so now can be used for Historial Goods. Send a spell trap from deck to grave. It's going to be Ice Barrier, which I will banish immediately. For its grave effect. When an attack is declared involving your opponent's monster, change its attack to 0, negate its effect, and it cannot change its battle position. But what you care about here is the grave effect, where I can banish it from the grave to send a level 5 or higher water monster from my deck to the grave, and then I can add a water monster from my grave to my hand, and until the end of my next turn after this card resolves...
This is such a funny card the way this works.
I mean, that's
like you send and then you add from grave to hand. It's like a fast version of the Rush Duel searching.
And the add, because I can add any level, not just at a level 5 or higher. I'm going to go for Vision, I think. And because this isn't hard once per turn either, I'm going to discard that right away and add a Gishki Ritual monster.
Damn.
So for Evagishki Levianima. Okay. Well, with that, I'm going to set one, and I think that's a good place to stop.
All right. I will
That's a pretty nice first turn.
And...
are we in standby phase at the moment?
Yeah, I guess so.
Alright, in that case I will use Bubble Reef's effect to banish 1 water monster from my field or grave to draw 1 card. We will banish the Necros of Erenbar and draw.
I see.
Yeah.
Right then. Carry on.
I don't really want to go through a huge combo if I don't have a battle phase. So I'm gonna just set Ne Shadow Genius. When it's flipped face up, I can target a Shadow monster, and it's not affected by my opponent's card effects for the rest of the turn, which is, obviously really helpful in this current board state. And, I think that I will just set 1 more card and pass my turn.
All right.
Is that Schism, or like, what is going on here? This is an abysmal first turn. What the fuck?
Well, I'll begin my turn by drawing a card. And then I believe I will enter us into standby phase, so you can do what you need to do over there.
Alright, Bubble Reef's effect.
Jesus Christ, Bubble Reef is gonna...
This
is like an instant
and
villain moment.
Zones,
like,
I can put this back into the Deckmaster Zone.
the Bubble Reef is such a fucking problem.
So. And by the way, Marine's Great Bubble Reef is now going to gain 600 because a monster was just banished. So I'm going to just note this with a counter.
I'm going to do something fun and interesting and probably never seen before. I'm going to start with an Awakening of Vados.
Oh, okay.
Oh, there's Ashen cards in here. It's Ascend.
Awakening of Vados is a spell card that says place 1 Obsidian the Ashen City from my deck face up in either field zone, which would mean anyone's field zone. Then, if your opponent controls a card in their field zone, you may add 1 level 5 or higher Dark Pyro monster from your deck to your hand. For the rest of this turn after this card resolves, you cannot special summon from the deck or extra deck except for Pyro monsters. Because I'm going to have some fun with this, I'm going to put the Obsidian in your field zone.
Oh, Pillock, thank you very much.
Following that up, now, I may add a level 5 or higher Dark Power monster from my deck to my hand, and then for the rest of this turn after this card resolves, I cannot summon
grab
from the
Vados,
deck or deck.
or are we grabbing the Blazing Domain?
So, as a result, I'm going to be adding Vados, the Eruption Dragon of
Vados.
Extinction, to my hand. So Obsidian is a field card that is very, very useful for the Ashen mechanic, because features up special summon monsters your opponent controls become pyro during your turn only. This applies to anything that we link summons, special summon, ritual, etc., etc. During your end phase, you can target 1 Obsidian in your graveyard and place it on the bottom of your deck, and then draw a card. And if this card is in this field zone, is destroyed or banished, you can special summon 1 Ashen monster from your deck. Ideally, you could use this in your own field zone, but it's also very helpful when you need to put it in other people's field zones.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which then allows for things like, hey Nova, I'm going to give you a gift. Me? Yes, I'm going to special summon Vados into defense mode on your side of the
Vados
field.
is so
by
funny in
destroying
Domain.
Obsidian in Pillig's field zone.
Alright, there you go, pal. Oops.
Hold up. Okay. If this card's in your hand, target a card in a field zone, special summon this card to your opponent's field. You get to choose that, and you get to choose a card in the field zone. Yeah, that all works. That's so
And then
weird.
I can add to my hand or set one Ashen Continuous Trap from my deck. If this card is set from my opponent's side of the field to my graveyard, I can destroy all monsters on the field.
That's so funny.
That's cool.
So now, with that in mind, I'm going to set a continuous...
Oh, and giving that to Nova is actually kind of interesting because this lets Nova, like, link it off or something and then, use it to destroy the field during his turn, which is coming up before Pillick gets to have a turn.
Ashened Trap card.
That's actually really interesting.
Oh boy.
I'm just going to set Ashen to Endless. Just so you know, it is a continuous trap, but its effect is not important yet. It will be later, though.
Wait, which one was that?
It is a continuous trap, but its effect is
Oh,
not
that's the
important yet.
super poly,
It
isn't
will
it?
be
Okay,
later,
I guess we're
though.
not doing that.
That's horrifying.
We're gonna
I
super
will
poly with it.
set- And then I'll play Priestess of the Ashen City properly.
Okay.
If it was
All
on
right.
a field zone, I could special summon her from my hand, and I could only special summon her once per turn this way. However, if this card is normal or special summon, I may add an Ashen card from your deck to hand, except for Priestess. This was ordered to make sure I didn't full combo right this instant, because there are ways I want to do things. So I will add Shaman of the Ashen City to my hand, and
Ugh.
that will be the end
We're
of my
playing
turn.
Shaman. Gross.
Thank you very much.
I guess
I'll
with
draw for a
the
turn.
domain,
Go
you have to kind of work with
standby
what you've got.
phase.
That will trigger Bubble Reef, which will banish a monster from the grave. Search. Okay, this time we're going to go for Sykes, and that's going to trigger something else in a minute, but we'll get to that. Oh look, we just banished Sykes, so that triggers its effect. When it is banished, I can banish a fish from my hand, grave, or face-up field other than a copy of itself to summon it. We'll banish Paces, and then we'll summon it in defense mode. That triggers a new
Oh,
effect,
man.
which lets you add a fish, and then banish a fish from the hand.
Goaty
Or from the field.
is
noteworthy,
so much.
And that brings Marines us up to 2 for this turn. But, let's search. What'll it be? I think Keith sounds like a good idea. What about you? Yeah, banish
I
the
think
Keith.
people are going to
Okay,
try and kill
so,
Pillick just because there's
you
Gishkis
said
on field.
previously that you weren't going to
Or not
go
Gishki,
all
I mean,
out,
sorry,
so you were
Goaty
immediately
on field.
targeted.
And just constantly doing things every turn.
It appears you've forgotten that edict.
Well, rest assured, I was holding back. If you saw the rest of his hand, you would see I was absolutely holding back.
Well, not enough, because we are looking at Monster Negate and Goatee, which has the potential of you summoning Goatee from the Deep Beyond, which ruins all of our game plans, so...
True.
I'm sorry, but you are the archenemy now.
That's
Wait,
real.
Where's the monster negate?
It's on Neremenos, the ritual monster.
Yep.
Because if anyone activates a monster effect, I can return a Gishki ritual monster to the hand and negate that effect and shuffle the monster into the deck.
Mm-hmm.
It's crazy.
It is one-time use, mind you, but...
Alright, well...
Unless you get another
let's see
ritual
what
in
we
the
can do
field.
to answer this heinous situation that you've put forward. We're going to start with a little terraforming. This normal spell card lets
Yummy,
me add a
yummy.
field spell card from my deck to my hand. And we're going to go ahead and grab probably the most dual terminal card ever printed, Oracle of Zephyra. This field spell, when activated, lets me add a Zephyra monster from my
Noted Zephyra hater,
deck
Golden
to my
Nova.
hand, so
He
I'm
would
going
never
to
play a Zephyra
activate
card.
this to go search for a Zephyra monster.
That's cool.
And I'm thinking we get Zephyr and Pilica. And then we're going to start looking for answers by firing off Graceful Charity.
I mean, I can't complain about this. I've drawn 3 cards over the last 3 turns, so
That's true.
you go right ahead.
Graceful Charity allows me to draw 3 cards and discard 2. I'm going to go 1, 2, 3. So we're going to discard Psychic Field Zone and Spiritual Beast Kanahawk.
Man, that card hits me right in the psychic feels.
Stupid.
Here, I'm going to go ahead and use my normal summon to Ritual Beast Tamer Zephyr Pilica. On normal or pendulum summon, I can target a Ritual Beast or Zephyr monster in my graveyard and special summon it, but destroy it during the end phase. My pick is going to be Kanahawk.
No, every instinct is telling me, screaming at me, do not let this happen, because I actually play Rip Beasts, but this is domain format. Go nuts.
Okay, if you say so. Okay, Kanahawk, boom.
I mean, I'm just looking at this table, and there's like half of this table, lots of combos going off. The other half of the table being a little more reserved.
True. Yeah, I'm more than willing to be the archenemy once I tuck Pillick in for bedtime, so don't worry about that.
We all have ways that we can be the archenemy.
That is true. So, Spiritual Beast Kanahawk. Once per turn, I can banish a Ritual Beast card from my deck. During your second standby phase after this
Spiritual
effect's
Beast.
activation, I
What
add that
trail?
banished card to my hand. We have Gold Sarcophagus on Talons, folks. There is a line of text at the bottom, but that does not make it so that the effect is a hard once per turn. It does state that Kanahawk can only be special summoned once per turn. This is across all Ritual Beast monsters. That is the most difficult thing to keep track of. So people
Hi,
in
Sarge.
chat,
It's
people at the
Yu-Gi-Oh.
table, keep me honest. Kanahawk has been special summoned once. I cannot do it again this turn. All right, so we're going to go ahead and use Kanahawk's effect. We're going to attempt to banish a Ritual Beast card from my deck.
No objections from me?
None here.
What am I gonna do about it?
You're going to sit in wonder as I banish Spiritual Beast Tamer Lara.
Okay, that triggers a mandatory effect from me.
Uh-oh. Oh, yeah, you're...
Bubble Reef.
I can't wait to kill that thing.
Murder.
Big.
Okay,
Anyway.
so that's banished face up. Spiritual Beast Tamer Lara is a wall of text. She has a lot of things that she does in a lot of scenarios.
She
but
does.
Right now I'm going to cover the one that's relevant. Whenever she is banished, I can special summon a Ritual Beast monster from my deck. So I'm going to trigger that effect.
Please do.
Spiritual Beast Rampangu, once per turn, I can banish a Ritual Beast monster from my extra deck to send a Ritual Beast monster with the same type as that monster from my deck to the graveyard.
Cool.
The same type.
Mm-hmm. Let's go ahead and we're going to activate their effect.
Okay.
We're going to attempt to banish Ulti Apelio from
It's a pretty good
extra
penguin.
to send Apelio from deck. Goes up there, get your extra bonus attack power. There we go.
Mandatory ticking
Is
up.
Nova here?
I
No,
love the
no,
mandatory
that's
ticking.
the video.
Okay, let's.
Oh, he's not in chat either. No, not
Put
today.
Vados in attack position just to get that out of the way. Okay, let's go ahead and perform one of our signature contact fusions. We are going to banish Zephyrampilica and Rampangu. Or
Mhm.
no. I'm not banishing them. I'm sending them
Yeah.
to the... No. If I'm link summoning, then I have to send these two to graveyard first. So we're going to link these ones off, and we're going to...
Oh, this is.
Yes, that's not a contact fusion.
You're right. I lied. I did the thing that instead is now a contact fusion that
Yeah.
everyone can do. Link summon.
Oh.
So Ulti Kimun Falcos is a link.
I don't think
600 attack.
Ada actually
Ritual Beast
streams a lot of
monsters, this card
Yu-Gi-Oh.
points to gain
But
600 attack and defense, and I can banish a Ritual Beast card from my graveyard to immediately after this effect resolves, normal summon a Ritual Beast monster. I can also, as a quick effect, return this card that I control to the extra deck to target two of my banished monsters, a Ritual Beast Tamer and a Spiritual Beast monster, and special summon them in defense position. So we're going to go ahead and...
Oh god, Ritual Beast
the effect
combos.
of
Oh.
Wind the Wind Channeler in my hand. Yep, I had to bring in Winda's sister into the proceedings. So, I can discard this card and one other Wind monster. We're going to pick a Gusto Vidir to add any
Imagine
Wind
being
monster
named
from my deck
Winda
to my
and
hand
also
with
your
1500
sister's
or
name is
less
Win.
defense.
And I believe in exchange it doesn't let you use anything but wind effects.
That is true. I am wind locked effect-wise, so I can't activate Vados' effect. Darn.
Oh no.
Oh no. Anyways, it's really funny that you're not the one activating his effect if something happens.
Oh!
Oh no.
Ritual Beast Tamer when, huh? That card
When?
looks really familiar, but I think I'm used to it having 200 attack and 2800 defense.
Yeah, there. You might be thinking of something else. I can't imagine how this would be relevant at all to whatever you're playing.
No, not in the slightest.
Okay, so we're going
Silly.
to now activate
Silly.
Falcos' effect. We are going to banish the Apelio to get a normal summon. That normal summon is going to be when?
I have a mandatory effect now.
Yeah, another.
No pronoun.
Get your attack boost. Go ahead.
Shep Shao Shep, thank you for the follow.
She's
Welcome.
currently sitting on 5600, just so you know.
This Snatch Steal in my hand is going to be so good once I resolve it. It's not going to be
God.
funny.
I'll be horrified.
So Ritual Beast when is normal summoned, I
Hope
can
you're having a
target
nice
a
day.
banished Ritual Beast monster and special summon it.
Oh,
We're going
God.
to target Apelio. Spiritual Beast Apelio. Once per
We're just
turn,
watching
during
Ritual
either player's
Beast,
turn,
dude.
I can banish a Ritual Beast card from my graveyard, and for the rest of the turn, all Ritual Beast monsters.
Yeah,
I
this
control
is
gain
some
500
real
attack
Ritual
and
Beast action right
This is
here.
a fun little lingering effect.
Uh.
Let's go ahead and use that effect. We're going to attempt to banish Rampangu.
Remind me, you special summon Rampangu.
Who
didn't
up
you?
beasting their rituals?
Yeah,
Nova,
there's only one,
apparently.
yeah.
Lara, that was the one. Yep. Yeah, I'm alright with this.
Okay.
And you get 500 for all your Rip Beasts, correct?
Yeah, blanket 500 to all Ritual Beasts, even if a Paleo leaves the field, and then anything that Kumin Falcos points to gains an additional 600.
Oh, well, I get an additional 600 from you, banishing a monster.
I'm going to scream.
This is...
Go on, man.
Oh, the interaction of Marincess Bubble Reef and fucking Ritual Beast is something I never wanted to see. I never wanted to see this.
Kumin Falcos, or not Kumin Falcos, Kanahawk from Graveyard, and we're going to banish Wendy from field. Ritual
Hey
Beast
there.
Nakyu Drago's turn.
I gotta say,
Just
Nova,
gain attack.
I really appreciate
Just gain
that
attack.
you're doing combos with Rit
This is the things
Beasts
Domain
and not
enables,
with
exactly.
A Marincess
It's-
or
it's-
Ashen.
Domain
or
is
some other
funny, but it's
unrelated
also a
thing.
little bit evil.
Hey, always glad to provide what the people and my fellow competitors want. And that thing that I'm providing is wasting everyone's time.
All right, have a nice day, Sarge.
So Nakyu Drago is one of the new Ritual Beast fusion monsters, special in the fact that it can use material from the graveyard, not just on the field. While on the board, my
Wow.
other Ritual Beast monsters cannot be targeted by card effects of my opponents, and as a quick effect, I can return Nakyu Drago to the extra deck face up to special summon any Ritual Beast monster that's banished, but it cannot attack directly that turn, as opposed to summoning 2 in defense position. Okay,
Okay.
and then we will top all of this off with Ritual Beast Inheritance. Another new card. While in the field, all of my opponent's monsters lose attack for each different type of Ritual Beast monster that I control. Currently, we have Psychic, Pyro, and Worm, so everyone's taking a 600-point dip.
Oh, that's worrisome.
What is going
Also,
on in this artwork?
Inheritance has 2 other effects. I can reveal a Ritual Beast monster in
I
my
still don't
hand
really
to
know.
add a Ritual Beast of a different type from my deck to my hand.
It looks
then
like
discard a
memories
card.
being
And
torn
if
apart,
2 more monsters are special
I
summoned
think.
to my field at the same time, I can target one monster on the field and change its battle position.
And also the artwork is, I'm not crying, you're crying.
God, don't remind me. I don't need this in my life right now.
Yeah, no, it's Big Pillock, editor on the Golden Nova channel, frequent
With that being
frequent
said,
editor.
I am now confident in my ability to go to battle phase. We will attempt to have... Your Neriamus is at 2,400 right now. So I'm going to have Nakyu Drago, who is at 35 currently, try to run over your Neriamus.
Nerimanas, that'll be 1100, won't it?
Seems right, yeah.
Okay. Number lock. Oh. Nice. Anyway.
Nice.
He's gone. Or she's gone, excuse me. Because Ariel's riding that.
Then it'll be Zephyr and Pelica into Sykes.
Okay, but Nova, what's your big plan for the Bubble Reef?
And then you are protected from all further attacks because Bubble Reef is gigantic.
Yeah, okay. All right, no plan. There's no plan for the Bubble Reef. Cool.
Maybe you should
Good to know.
banish less monsters.
Oh! Of course.
I think that's your problem.
Yeah, I should throw my entire game plan out the window in case this monster doesn't get bloody enormous.
Of course, yeah. I mean, like,
Oh, I messed up.
sorry. So wait, hold up. Of
Vados is
course.
gonna blow up the field at some point. Don't worry.
That's fair. That's fair.
Eventually.
Let's
Bubble
go
Reefer
ahead
madness. True.
and have Kimun Falcos attack over Ada Set. Mysterious Set monster.
Well, hold on. I think that
It's kinda
I would
mean.
actually
Kinda
like
mean. Kinda fucked up.
Maybe I don't know. It's hard.
Okay, we're done
but I
banishing.
guess
I'm not
I'll
tired anymore.
flip
Wake up.
Super polymerization.
Oh. Oh.
Yeah. I
Oh,
really can't
super poly. I use any pronouns.
I'm going to send. You know, how about let's get rid of your alti Nakyu Drago.
Oh, Nakyu Drago!
Okay, well, while this exciting, so it looks like we're going for a, what's her name? Construct. While that happens, let's go to a quick BRB for an ad break. And we're back. Let's see what's going on with this Super Poly. It's got to be Construct, right? There's no way there's something else going on here.
You know, I have a couple different things. I guess I'll just sort of...
Falco, okay, fair enough.
Here's Construct. Okay,
Yeah.
let me just take a look at all of the effects on the field here. Yeah, I think that I would have Genius negate, well, prevent from activating the effects of Vados, the Eruption Dragon of Extinction, for the rest of the turn. Actually, you know what? Let's go with the Ulti Kumin Falcos. That makes more sense.
I have
Makes sense to
no
me.
Ritual Beast that I can tag out into.
I will take Resh Shadow Incarnation out of my deck and put it into my graveyard. Anyway, do you still want to attack me?
No.
Because you could if you wanted to.
You could?
if I wanted to, but I'm too scared.
God almighty.
Yeah, I think we're going to go to main phase 2.
Everyone's favorite main phase.
Okay, we will activate the spell card Summon Storm.
Oh, wow.
By paying 800 life points, I can
What
special
is
summon a level
this?
6 or lower wind monster from my hand.
What?
So we're going to bring out Ritual
I've
Beast
never seen this
Petalfin,
card in
or
my
Spiritual
life.
Beast Petalfin.
You know,
Okay.
Nova, I feel
Huh.
kind of bad about doing that to you. I'll make it up to you next turn. When I
Oh,
get my
thanks.
turn, you'll appreciate what I'll do.
Only know what
next
to do with
turn.
Duel Links.
Hey, you know what?
I can see
I
that, yeah.
appreciate you looking out for me like that. That really means a lot. So, Spiritual Beast Petalfin. Once per turn, I can banish a Ritual Beast card from my hand, then target one card my opponent controls. And
I just
return it
knocked
to the
something
hand.
over
I
for no
forgot
reason. Cool.
That it vanishes from the hand, and not from the graveyard, which means my grand plan to bounce your Bubble Reef has failed.
That's a shame.
That's unfortunate.
Yeah, kinda.
Oh.
Nothing to it but to do it. Let's go ahead and perform another Link summon. We will do...
Oh, we're making
Keyword
the Link for.
Falcos, Petalfin, and a Paleo.
Uh-huh.
To Link summon
Every time he
another
says a
new
paleo, I
friend,
think he's saying like a paleo, like a paleo monster.
Ulti Ray Rutari. This Link 4 monster requires 3+ effect monsters as material, and neither
Ray
player
Rautari,
can
I
tribute
believe.
cards to activate cards or effects. It can target a banished Ritual Beast card and return it to the hand or extra deck. Then immediately after this effect resolves, I can normal summon a
big
Ritual
guy.
Beast monster from my hand.
His pants
and during
are
my
okay.
opponent's turn, I can target a Ritual Beast card I control and a card my opponent controls, and banish them.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Unfortunately, I cannot sit here and say that I have shut off Pillock's entire deck because this stops tributing for activating effects, but not as effects themselves. And then I will use Ray Rutari's effect. I will target my banished Spiritual Beast Tamer Lara. I will add her from the banishment to my hand, and then I can normal summon, but I won't. No, I want a normal summon. I don't know what I'm talking about. There we go.
Yeah, you want a normal
Oh, okay,
summon.
you will.
It's better if you do.
Totally.
Absolutely.
Totally.
Okay, cool. That is the extent of Golden Nova's
Yeah.
big, gigantic Ritual Beast turn. Anything anyone wants to do before passing through the phases?
Nothing in main phase.
Yeah, there's nothing I can really do over here.
All right, Pillock, show us what you can do.
Okay, during your end phase, I'm going to flip over my quick play spell card. Necros
Oh.
Divine Mirror.
Okay,
oh,
yeah.
This is main phase. Never mind.
Well, I mean, you can do it in end of main phase too.
Sure, let's do that, man. Ritual summon a Necros ritual monster
Okay, and the
from
main
my
phase
hand,
too,
or banish
instead of end
by
phase.
tributing monsters from my hand or field, and/or sending Necros from my extra deck to the grave, whose total levels equal or exceed its level. And what's chilling in the banishment right now?
Ariad
Oh.
Bear.
Arid Bar, yes. I will tribute Levy Anima and Silent Angler for cost. And, well, drop it
There
down.
he is.
This does tribute for to activate an effect, if I'm not mistaken. So it's just big, basically.
Yeah. Its negate is turned off. That is true.
Yeah, it's just big. Yeah.
Just a big guy.
Well, that does not change anything on
I mean,
my.
that doesn't really
moving out
add
of
much to
main
the
phase two,
board because
so,
like the board was already
continue your
just a big guy,
And we'll
right?
draw for turn. Okay, now this is going to be a pretty big standby phase. So we're gonna start by triggering Pacers to summon itself. If it was banished last turn, which it was, I believe, it will summon itself. And also during standby phase, I'll use Great Bubble Reef's effect to banish one from the grave. I'm going to go with Marbled Rock.
and
Okay.
normal guard. Now then, what next? And Keith does the same thing. Main phase. We'll use a medallion of the ice barrier to add
there's
an
ice barriers in here
made
too.
into my hand. To add a mirror mage like this guy, but we'll get to him later. Right. Okay, you can activate Great Bubble Reef's effect, discarding a water monster to summon a banished Marincess, like my Marble Rock. Now, I feel like I really need to force something here, because otherwise I am toast. Well, first things first, we're going to trigger Mirror Mage in the grave to add an Ice Barrier card from my banishment or deck. And sent to the grave, it adds a...
Yeah, this is gonna
Ice
get you
Barrier
like
card from my
3
banishment or deck
people's
to my
worth
hand.
of hate
Freezing
thrown
Cage
at
goes
you.
to the hand.
I think.
So, what's next?
This board is insane.
I think it's safe to say that Arid Bar is not doing anything at the moment. So I'm going to link summon with Marbled Rock and Arid Bar for link 4. Behold, World Sea Dragon Zealantis. Okay, I'm going to control 1 copy of this card, and during my main phase, I can banish all monsters on the field and then special summon as many monsters as possible that were banished by this effect to their owner's field.
Owner's field, right.
And during the battle
That's
phase,
actually really
phase,
interesting in
destroy
this
cards on the field
instance
other than the
because of
control monsters on the
Vados.
field. However, I am waterlocked at the moment, so unless any of those monsters are water, they will not be coming back if I use this effect.
Okay. So what I would like to do then is I would like to activate Ashen to Endless, and because it is during your main phase still, I can fusion summon 1 Pyro monster fusion monster from my extra deck using monsters from any field as material, including Vados the Eruption Dragon.
Oh, horrifying.
There are 2 Pyro monsters on the field, Vados and Priestess of the Ashen City. I will send them both to the graveyard to then summon Embers of the Ashen. When he is fusion summoned, you may target a field spell in your...
Why are we making this instead of... Oh, because we need to get the field spell back because it's a singleton format and we can't get another Veda or fucking Obsidian.
Graveyard, add it to your hand. At the start of the damage step, if he battles an opponent's power monster, you may destroy that opponent's monster. And if it is your turn, you may make a second attack in a row. You may only use each effect of Embers of the Ashen once per turn.
What a
First
bad
off, because
card.
he's fusion summoned, I get
What a
Obsidian
miserable
into my
card.
hand. And then Vados effect activates in the graveyard.
Pops everything, right?
Blows everybody's monsters up, yes.
Ooh, okay. Well, nice knowing you guys.
Just to make extra sure we don't get to see them again, I am going to chain Ulti Ray Ratari's effect. I'm going to do Ray Ratari. I'm going to do the one where during my opponent's turn, I can target a Ritual Beast card I control and a card my opponent controls and banish them. I am going to target my own Lara, and I'm going to target your Great Bubble Reef.
Okay.
Zealantis, okay.
Actually, that might come in useful later. Hang on a minute. Can I delete that? Well, Bubble Reef goes bye-bye regardless, but...
Alright.
There we go.
So that happens to those 2, and then these guys explode. Save for Billy, we'll go face some extra back.
I'm just going to take this fresh Shadow Incarnation out of my graveyard and put it into my hand, thanks to the effect of El Shadow Construct going to the grave.
And I'm going to have Lara summon a Ritual Beast from Dex, and she was banished. I get original Lara.
I'm going to activate the effect of Gishki Aqua Mirror in my grave. By shuffling it back into the deck, I can take 1 ritual monster, a Gishki ritual monster specifically, from my graveyard and add it back to my hand. I'm going to take Neremenas and put it back into the hand. We're going to activate Pot of Avarice. I will return 5 monsters from my grave to the deck and then draw 2.
Oh my god. No, wow, Golden Nova absolutely fucking rewarded for banishing the Bubble Reef. I was like, why banish the Bubble Reef? This is why. This is why you banish the Bubble Reef. Holy fuck, dude.
Abyss, Shadow, Vision, Sudden Angler, and Sykes, I think. You will go back to deck, shuffle them in, draw 2. Okay, so we're
You just had the
freezing
read.
Chains of the Ice Barrier, and on activation, I can target a level 4 or lower Ice Barrier in the grave and summon it, and while I control 3 or more Ice Barrier monsters, my Ice Barrier monsters are unaffected by the activated effect of my opponent's monsters that were summoned from the extra deck. My target will be my only valid target, Mirror Mage of the Ice Barrier. Out it comes. So,
It's a good card, though.
Okay, I'm going to use my normal summon to bring out Gishki Abyss, because I just drew it again off a Pot of Avarice. I'm sure I shuffled. Anyway, Abyss's effect. Just add Gishki Shadow to hand, which I will discard immediately, and add a ritual spell. There it is. Well, when it flips, there you go. Okay, I'm going to use Mirror Mage's effect, which will tribute a monster and summon up to 3 Ice Barrier tokens, which are all level 1. Well, I will tribute
That's a lot
Gishki
of
Abyss to pop out
tokens.
3 tokens, but in exchange I can only summon Water Synchros from my extra deck for the rest of this turn. And his level increases
Oh
by the number
no,
of
only
tokens I made,
waters.
making him level 5.
we're going
In
to
the water
sink
deck?
one of these
Only
tokens,
waters in the water deck?
And this level 5.
How will you survive?
I'll just chuck you off the table, that might help. And we're going to make Coral Dragon. Once per turn, I can discard a card to target one card your opponent controls and destroy it. And if a Synchro Summon card is sent from the field to the grave, I can draw a card. Okay, I'm going to activate Foolish Burial to send a monster from my deck to the grave.
Jesus
I'm going to send
God.
White Stingray. Just for
This
funsies.
deck
Alright,
just
in that case, we're going to use Gishki
is
Aqua
just
Mirror,
combo.
paying Sykes,
Holy
and
moly.
Advance, Swordsman of the Necros for a total of 10.
It just keeps going.
Yep, and here comes Noremenas again. Noremenas on Ritual Summon will summon a monster from the grave, which is water. Okay, we're going to go for Advance, because why not? And we're going to Synchro Summon for 10. Oh, you're not going to like this one, Nova. Sword Soul Supreme
Big
Sovereign
Chungus.
Oh, yeah. Okay, folks. Pillock has to go.
Oh, okay.
I've never actually made this in testing. It's the first time for everything. Okay,
This is so. Why is Pillock's deck accidentally just like completely hosing Ritual Beast? It's so fucked up.
Each banished card it gains 100 attack and defense, and monsters your opponent controls lose the same. And if it will be destroyed by a card effect, I can banish a card from the grave instead. And if a card is banished, except during the damage step, I can banish one card each from both my opponent's field and grave. So, anyway, and also Coral Dragon's effect kicks in, and I'll draw one card.
So basically, because he keeps filling his graveyard, we can't destroy that thing.
Basically.
Yeah, we have to use non-destruction removal on his ass.
Okay.
So, well, I'm going to wish you the very best of luck with that, and you will soon see why. Let's go to battle phase, shall
Does have
we?
a negate.
Okay, I'm going to have Noremenas.
Hey, this is a pretty commanding position Pillock is in.
Now,
It is like 3 people against 1, basically, at this point.
Attack because I have inheritance.
I'm aware of that.
All right, she explodes.
Okay. Okay, now, who do I want to send Cheng Ying after?
I haven't done anything to you.
I know, so I'm kind of hesitant to do anything to you, and you did help a little bit earlier. So,
I
Nova
haven't
has
done
no cards in his
anything.
hand,
I'm just a little guy.
I'm not too
I'm just a
frightened by
little
his presence.
creature. Don't
So,
hit me, please.
sorry, Sagrel, but it's going to have to be you. So, there are...
So, how much am I taking?
Looks like 37. Is it 100 for every banished card? Wait. Yeah, for every banished card. Yes. So that would put you to 43 if my maths are correct.
Oh my god.
Okay. I think that will just
That's
about do for
a
now.
lot of damage.
Okay, I guess it's my turn. Honestly, all of you are you're just playing so many things. Like, how is Sword Soul related to Gishki in any way? We're not respecting Dual Terminal at all. Anyway, I'm gonna play Mimighoul Maker.
Okay,
Stupid bit. It's good. It's good. It's a good one.
This card allows me to reveal 2 flip monsters with different names from my deck, and my opponent randomly picks 1 to special summon to their field and face down defense, and 1 to add to my hand.
I love
and
all
then
the,
I can special summon a Mimighoul monster from my
Kirby
hand.
Crackle
if
and
my
these-
opponent special summons a monster,
and these
except
arts,
during the damage
that
step,
little
I
pop
can
art.
banish this card from my graveyard and target a face down monster they
It's really
control
nice.
to
I like
change
it a lot.
face up attack or defense position. But that's not going to happen during this turn. How about we get Mimighoul Fairy and Mimighoul Dragon? So, why don't we roll a die? Except you have to do it, because you randomly pick it. That's the way it works. I don't randomly pick it. You randomly pick it.
Sounds good. Which one of us are you choosing to randomly pick?
Pillock.
Okay. So, okay. Odd, I'll get Fairy, and even I'll get Dragon. How does that sound?
Sure.
Okay, go dice roll. It's even. I will take the Dragon.
Okay.
If it's flipped during the main phase, it will destroy all face-up monsters that are not Mimighoul, and then give control of this card to my opponent.
Yep.
That, I also can special summon a Mimighoul card from my hand. And I think that I'm going to special summon Mimighoul Cerberus.
Oh.
If
Dog.
I control a
Dog.
Mimighoul
Give me the
monster,
dog.
I can special summon Mimighoul Fairy from my hand. So I think that I will do that. And I'm just going to... There's a couple different plays I can
Ooh.
go for.
Okay, are we linking or are we
I'm just
Ixie
going
summoning?
to,
Ixies. Okay. That's what I thought.
Yeah. I would like to send Cerberus to grave. I'm activating the effect of Mimighoul Throne. Is that good?
Yeah.
What is that effect?
I can special summon a Mimighoul Master from my hand, deck, or graveyard.
Here comes the master.
Yeah.
Fine by me.
Now, finally, If this card is normal or special summoned, I can add a Mimighoul monster from my deck to my hand, except Mimighoul Master. Now, which one do I want? There's so many good ones.
There are a lot of good ones.
At least.
So this is why we went Earth, so we could get the Mimighouls in here. That's
love
funny.
some slime.
That's really funny.
Yeah, so what this one does is if its flip effect is activated during the main phase, then my opponent can special summon a Mimighoul monster from their deck to their field, and I give it to the opponent. So that's really cool. Sagro,
Hi.
want a Mimighoul slime?
Sure.
Well, this has been
Mimighoul and Domain is also really funny. Just like giving all your opponents different Mimighouls.
You know, I don't really think that it would. Yeah, so I think that I will just...
You could punch me a lot. I won't be mad.
I mean, I don't really have punching to do.
Okie dokie.
Anyway, I'm
Okie
done
dokie.
with my turn.
Oh, right. So I'm going to start by playing Obsidian in my...
Here's the Obsidian, yeah.
My field zone.
Real quick, do you think it would be okay if you could just flip that card face up for me?
Why would I turn it face up for you? I don't want to turn it face up.
That's a fantastic point that you make. So I'll flip it face up instead.
Well, how are you fiddling it face up? I don't know what you're doing. These are my cards right now.
Well, yeah, but Mimighoul Master says that I can change a face-down monster on the field to face-up attacker defense position. So
What a roundabout way to get this effect resolved.
It's just, you know, I can summon a Mimighoul monster from my deck to the field, and you can give me control of the card. So, like, it's an even trade.
Because it's being flipped, it's under my effect or under your effect?
Oh, it's your effect.
Oh, then cool. Here you go, Nova.
Oh, that's right.
Yep, you can.
Okay, sounds good.
Oh,
so
never mind. Mimighouls are not good in this format.
Oh man.
Oh god, Mimighoul is so that's scuffed in Domain format.
So it doesn't say return to its owner or anything like that? Hold up. Let me okay, I'm gonna have to reload. Let me load up the good old Dueling Nexus, for some reason when I go to just open up a Fluonderese deck for some reason. Let's see here. So we're Mimighoul Slime. Give control of this card to your opponent. It just said to your... Okay, yeah. It doesn't say it doesn't say return it to the owner. It just says give it to your opponent. Huh. Which means like if you flipped it on your side of the field, it would give it to your opponent. They want it to be like that so you don't set it on your side of the field. Not that you necessarily would anyways, but wow, that's weird for Domain.
With you. I believe I'm the opponent.
Well, see, you're an A opponent. You're not the opponent right now.
I mean, yeah, I guess there's nothing that says that you can't give it to me instead, but like, Sagrel, if I could interject really quickly.
I know, I'm being completely facetious about this. Ada, go ahead. Here's your Mimighoul slime, go search.
Okay, like, I mean, I had already thought about that. I had already realized that was a possible thing. I was just hoping that you wouldn't. I'm just trying to figure if there's actually any way that I can get any benefit off of this whatsoever. Because all
Mimighoul is such a strange deck for Domain. Oh, wow.
Spoken for.
Oh, no.
Well, you know, it's fine.
I do like how every card on the field is Pyro type right now. That's pretty sweet.
Yeah, no, everything's Pyro type at the moment. It's really nice.
That's true.
I'm gonna get Mimighoul Knight.
Oh. All right.
Knight to the round table. There's no noble knight. There's no noble knight slop in my deck this time, I promise.
That's it. That's all that's happening here.
That's the turn.
Well, now
that's
that I have
Mimighoul, baby.
on the field,
that's Mimighoul.
I will start by playing King of the Ashen. During my main phase, I may special summon an Ashen monster from my hand, except for himself, obviously. Or if my opponent controls a monster with 2,800 more attack, I can special summon it from my deck instead.
Hello.
Well, man, if even Gishiki Neramanas over there.
Neramana-san, Jengi.
Yeah. So, I'm going to attempt to go to special summon it from my deck. Is that all right?
A lot easier to get these effects off when there's like multiple
I'm going
opponents.
to grab Spearhead of the Ashen City out of my deck as a result. If my opponent controls a monster with 20 or more attack, I may tribute this card and then target one card my opponent controls and return it to their hand. Changing will be returned to
these cards are
your hand
so
in
bad.
quotation marks.
No, it will not. I am chaining Neraminus' effect, returning it to the hand for the cost. To negate that effect,
No, actually, I'm chaining Mimigul Throne, returning Niminoros to the hand.
So that means Shinging's getting returned to the hand. So this means, if I'm understanding this happen, so Mimigul Throne pops Neraminus back to hand. Then Spearhead goes to the graveyard, but for the tribute effect, the tribute cost, to then send Chenging back to deck.
Cool. All right.
So then that all resolves.
Hey, good teamwork, folks. Good teamwork.
Right.
Good teamwork.
And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to special summon Shaman of the Ashen City.
Okay.
I can then target 3 power monsters that are banished or in my graveyard.
Oh, right. Shaman actually is really important for this deck in domain format.
Shuffle them into my deck, and then if I shuffle the Ashen card, I can go find
just
an option,
reshuffles
which
your
is
shit.
currently sitting right there. So I will be searching back into my deck. 1, 2, 3. So you know those all 3 of those are going back to my deck. And shuffle. Then, following this up, I'm going to play Bonfire. I may add a level 4 or lower power monster from my deck to my hand, and then
Whoa, what are you gonna add?
activate 1 Bonfire per turn.
So search up your Snake Eye.
Yes, actually.
Oh.
No, don't. You're not doing this.
So I'm
We're
going
doing
to
it.
shout Snake Eye Ash.
Let's go. Good card. We have good cards in here.
You think I was being bad then, huh?
Yeah, now it's Sagral's turn.
Yeah, now it's my turn. Because this needs to be resolved, my friend. So I'm going to then, normal summon it, and then I may add a level 1 fire monster from my deck to my hand. This is obviously going to be Poplar.
Does anything on the field give you a second normal summon? I feel like
Poplar does Poplar things and
Or
gets
does
special summon.
Priest-
So when
does-
Poplar
does
is
the
added
Priestess
to my hand,
summon
it's
herself? I
set
think
by
maybe she
drawing.
summons
I can
herself.
Special
I think-
summon it, and then when it's a normal
Do all the
or
actions
special
have that?
summon,
It's been
I
so
can
long
add
since I
Snake Eye
touched
spell or
those
trap card
cards.
from my deck to my hand. Right? That's the only thing that's relevant right now. I'm gonna grab Divine Temple of the Snake Eyes. I'm
Oh.
going to then activate it. Destroys Obsidian. Oak is going to be set into my my spell and trap zone. So as a result, I'm going to use the effect of Snake Eye Ash to send 2 face-up cards I control, including this card, and special summon a Snake Eyes monster from my hand or deck, except for Ash. I'm going to bring out one of the 2 boss monsters of this deck. Hello there, big flaming snake bird thing, Flamberge.
As we call him in our locals, Flamborghini.
Snake Eye's flame-broiled dragon. Burger King would be pleased.
Burger World
I
reference.
will proceed to go to Link Summon.
As one does.
So I'm going to link off my Ashen friends and make sure I send Poplar too because I'm linking 3. I'm bringing out Promethean Fire Princess.
Lovely.
Yeah.
Hello there. So now I
It's a
cannot
good
special
card.
summon monsters unless they're fire. And then you can only use each of the following effects by her once per turn. And then during my main phase, I can special summon a fire monster in my graveyard. And
Okay,
then if
then
a
we're gonna get
monster
the
is special summoned in my
Amblo Whale
opponent's field
out
while this
after
is in
we
the
summon
graveyard,
something.
I can target 1 fire monster I control, 1 my opponent controls, destroy them, and then special summon this card. Because I can special summon a monster from my graveyard if I wanted to, I could. Only problem, the only things I can special summon from my graveyard right now are Snake Eye stuff, which is unfortunately part of the problem here. To try to push myself a little bit further, I'm going to Last Will.
Oh, okay.
I'm going to special summon 1 monster
yeah.
with an attack of 1,500
Yeah,
points or
Last
less to my
Will,
deck
okay.
once per turn, and then shuffle my deck.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I really like your Flamvel deck.
Yeah, my Flamvel deck is super awesome. It's super rich, full of these super cool Flamvel cards, right?
Okay, I have a response to your last well.
Okay.
Now, I should have thrown this much sooner, admittedly. I shouldn't have let it get this far, but, I saw Snake Eye and I got done panicked. But I'm going to discard Ghost Sister and Spooky Dogwood. Every time my opponent special summons a monster during the main phase or the battle phase, I get
Oh
life
yeah,
points
this should have been
equal to
way
10 points.
earlier.
And if I did not gain life points by this effect, it cuts my life in half at the end of a turn.
That's fine and dandy. I need to at least show some support for the domain that I chose. Because otherwise, it's not very appropriate that I brought all of this to dual terminal like an invasive species. I'm going to play Lava Archer then.
That's dual terminal.
That's dual terminal, baby.
I can normal summon a lava monster.
Ooh, lava. That's cool.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, totally. Totally appropriate.
And tonally appropriate.
Just because I think it'd be funny, I'm gonna activate Snake Eyes. You know, I'm gonna target a monster that's on the field and put it in the spell and trap zone. Hey, Mimigul Master, I heard you like being ethereally here, but not actually usable. So, to the spell and trap zone with you. And then I will proceed to battle phase. What are the defenses of these ice barrier tokens are supposed to be?
Yep, they're 0/0.
Cool. Just want to double check. So I will have Larval Archer go into one of the tokens.
Goodbye.
You could just attack into the face down Mimigul and then have it destroy everything.
Bye.
I will have Promethean Flame Princess into the other token.
Also goodbye.
Would save you a lot of attacks.
You know, because I think it's going to be really funny and reset the board again. Hey, Flamberge, go into the face down there.
It is not the main phase. It will not do anything.
Oh, it only works during the main phase. Oh, I forgot about that.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, I was just gonna keep it on their field as like a bomb for later.
Yeah, no, I get it, but unfortunately, he needs to be open for Nova to do things to him, because after what he did to me last turn, he needs to be open for punishment. So, Nova, your turn.
Okay.
Who, me?
Yeah, you, Mister. I'm gonna throw 3,700 into my face. Yeah, man, the first hit you do, the first swing you do at me, just casually almost half my life.
Sorry about that.
You know, fair enough.
Not. I would do it again.
Oh, actually, this is one of the cards that gets me back into this game. Hell yeah. We're going to normal summon Ritual Beast Tamer Elder. After this card is normal summoned, I can normal summon a Ritual Beast monster during my main phase this turn, in addition to my normal summoner set. I will use that to normal summon my deck master, Spiritual Beast Tamer Window. If this card in my possession is destroyed by an opponent's card, either by battle or card effect, I can special summon a Ritual Beast monster from my deck or extra deck, ignoring its summoning conditions. I am going to briefly ignore that, and instead we are just going to Contact Fusion, because even though she does not look like a spiritual beast, she is a spiritual beast.
She is, yes, she is both.
Fusion. We're going to ritual summon Ritual Beast Ulti Kanahawk.
Did you say ritual summon, or I just nuts?
Yeah, he was ritual summoned. It's in his name. Ulti Kanahawk has two very funny effects. On top of the usual tag out effect, where you can special summon a Spiritual Beast and Ritual Beast Tamer, I can also target two of my banished Ritual Beast cards, return them to the graveyard, and if I do, add a Ritual Beast card from my deck to my hand. Now, the funny thing is that I only need to return one of them for the effect to work if I chain the effects correctly.
Oh no.
So I'm just going to spread out my banished zone so I can see all of my little, my freaky little options here. Yeah.
Your freaky
so
little
I'm going to
guys.
activate Ulti Kanahawk's effect. I am going to target to return to the graveyard Ulti Apelio and Lara, and then I will chain Ulti Kanahawk's effect to return it to the extra deck to special summon Lara, and let's pick Rampangu. Rampangu, boom, Lara.
Classic
boom,
Ulti Kanahawk
Apelio,
move.
Back in the graveyard. And I'm going to add any Ritual Beast card from my deck to my hand. We're going to get Ritual Beast Ambush. This trap card lets me target a Ritual Beast Tamer and Spiritual Beast that are either in my banishment or graveyard and special summon them in defense position.
Have we already gone through steeds, or like is there a reason we're going for ambush instead of
because I
steeds?
summoned two monsters at the same time, Inheritance's effect will trigger, allow me to change the battle position of one monster on the field. I would like to change the battle position of Mimigul Slime to get that sucker in attack mode. Yeah.
How big is this thing? 400.
Not.
Okay.
It's not big.
Not.
How big
It's
is it?
not.
No.
No. We are going to Contact Fuse again.
You know, I can't believe that they printed Divine Temple of the Snake Eye in like such a way that it like totally hoses the Crystal Beasts. Because when their Crystal Beasts are treated as continuous spells, and you just take them.
They're mine now. You can't have them. So Lara was banished, which will trigger her effect to summon a Ritual Beast from deck.
That's so true.
We will get back my only remaining target, Zephyr Wendy. And then I am going to go to battle phase. And yeah, we're going to hit Pillock twice. Take 2,900 damage.
That will make me leave with 5,000, won't it? That sounds right.
Pya, pya.
Ow, my face!
Okie dokie, we're going to go...
Okie dokie.
Main 2, we're going to return Kanahawk to the extra deck to summon out 2. We've already summoned Rampengu and Lara this turn, so we can't do that again. But we can get back Elder, and we can get back Kanahawk. I'm going to use Kanahawk's effect to banish a Ritual Beast card from my deck to get it in 2 turns.
Just 2 of your turns, correct?
Yeah, 2 of my standby phases.
Oof.
I'm going to pick Ritual Beast's Return. I'll put a
That's
dice
a
on
long
that in a second,
time.
And then we will Contact Fuse again using Ritual Beast Tamer Zephyr Wendy and Spiritual Beast Kanahawk to summon Ulti Petalfin. So I used a Zephyra monster as material to make a fusion monster. So this triggers Oracle of Zephyr's effect, allowing me to special summon a monster from my hand.
I have never read this before, but you don't have a monster in hand, do you?
So anyway, Ulti Petalfin's effect is the same as all the other Ritual Beast extra deck monsters. I can tag them out for 2 more, but also on the field they cannot be destroyed by card effects. That's it for me. Anyone got any end of main phase effects or end phase effects?
No, okay enough.
Not for me.
All right, then that is it for me.
Okay, I'm gonna draw. That's pretty funny, but it's gonna come into play later. I'm going to bring up my Deckmaster one more time, Gishki Grimness. That's 1 more up, and I will pay 500 life points as our game mechanics. Grimness effect on summon to summon a Gishki monster from the deck, but I can only attack with rituals for the rest of the turn.
So because you normal summoned a monster, I'm just going to casually take the Mimigal Master and summon it to my side of the field in defense mode.
Is that how it works?
Yes, actually.
Divine Temple of the Snake Eye.
Special summon it to your field? Oh god.
Yep.
That's cool. Okay. Here's
Yep.
Gishki Marker.
It's a funny little
I've never
card.
summoned this off of Grimness before.
Oh, here's the
First time
octopus
for
guy.
everything. Domain format. When Marker is summoned, I can target a Gishki Ritual monster or Gishki Ritual spell card in my grave and add it to my hand. I'm pretty sure I still have one of those. Sure enough, Aquamirror is still here. That's nice. Okay. I'm going to use the effect of Necros Divine Mirror in my grave, because this doesn't need me to control no monsters, unlike all the others. Banishing it, plus a red bar, to add a Necros spell card, if I'm not mistaken. Actually, in that case, it will not be a red bar. It'll be Advance.
Also, while you're looking for that, I need to ask for a bit of grace from my team here.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I searched Ambush. I didn't set it. Is it okay if I put that on the board?
Please do.
Yeah, go ahead.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, go for it.
Well, wow. Okay,
cool.
Thank you.
It's gonna be Necros Cycle. Gonna use Gishki Aquamirror. Using Grimness as the entire tribute for this ritual summon. To ritual summon Neremanas again.
We are never going to be free of this thing.
Neremanas, do 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 do. Neremanas, do 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 do. Neremanas, do 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 do.
Well, guess what? Atlantis was properly link summoned.
I am going to lose it.
Anyway, so now we're going to link summon with the Neremanas and Marker for Coral Anemone, because we reset that earlier.
I am losing my mind. Wait, no, we gotta stop this. No.
Coral Anemone's effect is going to bring back my Gishki Abyss. Abyss's effect on summon will get a Gishki with 1,000 or fewer defense points. Okay, we get Vision. We're now waterlocked, so I'm going to trigger Zelantis' effect. Banish everything on the field. And then special summon as many as possible, but I'm waterlocked, so I will only be summoning back my cards. So, temporary banishment, like so.
I'll chain Petalfin.
Go ahead.
So you go back into the extra. We're gonna bring out. Are they banished face up or face down?
Face up.
All right, we'll get Lara and we'll get back Zephyra, Wendy. All right, and then they'll get banished because of the Atlantis.
Okay, then we're going to bring it back like this. Abyss's effect, because it was special summoned.
You're a cretin. You're an absolute cretin. I hope you know
Insane
that.
shit,
I am
dude.
absolute cretin, yes. But let's see, Gishki. I have one valid
wow.
target
I can't believe this is what the duel is coming to.
Gishki Zilgigas with its 0 defense points. Unfortunately, I do not have access to Aquamirror at the moment, so I'm not summoning that. But I will, however, use the effect of Aquamirror in the grave, which will shuffle itself back in, and the Neremanas back to the hand. I shall use Necros Cycle,
I really am getting very
we're
tired.
going to tribute. So I might need to double check the wording on. Hang on. Search. Oh, he ended up banished again. I changed my mind on what I was actually banishing for this, so Zilgigas gets tributed for this, and we're gonna we're going to bring back Aaron.
Good old Zeal Gigas.
Okay,
Nothing beats that.
Okay, so setting 1, because apparently we're in dual links. Let's go to battle phase. Now, luckily for you, I can only attack with ritual monsters because I used Grimness last turn. Speaking of which, I forgot to put it back in the Deckmaster zone, but that's okay. I'm pretty much out of Gishki steam anyway. But I'll worry about that later if I have to. During the battle phase, I can destroy cards on the field up to the number of co-linked monsters on the field. There are 2.
While we're at the start of battle phase, I'm going to activate Ritual Beast Ambush. So my 2 targets are going to be Spiritual Beast Tamer Wendy and Elder. Okay, so if it's Ambush by itself, I get my 2. And then we start a new chain with Inheritance going on the stack.
Yep.
Because I
stack
at the same time.
Match together, player detected.
Okay.
Destroy 2 cards with 2 co-linked monsters. So that would be Inheritance and Elder.
Okay, so Inheritance doesn't do anything.
Okay.
Now, Ada, you haven't had a slug to the face yet.
That's true.
Erebar is going to punch you in the face for 3,300.
That's chill. I think I'm going to flip up Resh Shadow Incarnation. Let me special summon a Shadow monster from my graveyard in face up or face down defense position. That cool?
That's fine.
In that case, let me just put the construct here.
Oh boy. That changes things. Okay.
Well, I mean, you could negate its effect.
I could do that. Thing is, we'd be entering damage step by doing that, and no damage would be dealt. I don't want that to be a problem later, so Erebar will attack Construct.
Okay. At the start of the damage step, its mandatory effect activates.
Which I will negate and banish by tributing a monster. Let's go to main phase 2. I will discard Gishki Vision when it actually wants to leave my hand. There we go. To add a Gishki Ritual monster. Okay. The only valid target I have left is this one. Evergishki Mind Augus.
Mind Augus.
But anyway, that will do.
Time to start doing hand loops.
At the end of your turn.
End phase, my fault.
Okay. All right. Anything anyone wants to do before we change turns?
I have nothing I can do at the moment.
All right. Let's draw. I'm going to painful choice.
This always comes up.
Oh yeah.
Oh, it's
Ada,
painful choice time, baby.
Any card that you want, if you pick me, whatever you need to get us out of here.
Yeah, I think I will pick you. With that said, let's go for Ray Shadow Wendy.
How many Wendy's are there?
Oh, you know.
Just a couple.
Schism. How about Keldo the Sacred Protector?
Oh god, you can do
Keldo?
Keldo?
Yeah. And maybe
Do we got a Guido?
the Sword Oracle?
Yeah!
Do we got a Guido?
And for the last card that I'm getting, I think it might be Raigeki.
Ada, which one of those cards would you like to have in your hand?
I think it's gonna be Raigeki.
Oh, you know what? I had this vision just now. I think Raigeki would be a good card to put in your hand.
Okay.
That's so funny. That's so funny.
So these will all go to my grave. Ray Shadow Wendy's gonna trigger. Would you like to activate Nekroz of Ariadbar and tribute something?
I mean, if I'm losing it anyway, then I see no reason not to, but thank you for your service, Coral Anemone. Banish it, please.
Yeah, okay. So here's Raigeki.
Uh-huh.
I think I'm going to target Pillock.
Yeah, that's
Makes sense to me.
Now that there's no stuff on the field, I've been waiting the entire game to do this. Now you might be like, oh no, Ada, are you gonna do something wild and busted? I'll tell you
Please.
what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna place these cards face down, and I'm gonna activate Instant Fusion.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Okay, can't be Norden. That's not in your domain.
So we're just gonna casually get a cup of ramen.
But you know what is in my domain? That's right, baby. It's everyone's favorite card, Master of Ham.
Master of Ham.
Nice.
Yo, Master of Ham in the
Fusion
house.
summoned or flipped face up. I can special summon a flip monster from my hand or deck in face down defense position. Ain't that wild? Ain't that wacky?
We love it. We love a good ham.
Is it Deus Ex Crawler in domain?
So I think
Isn't it
the
Earth?
flip monster that I would like to special summon in face down defense position, I'm going to banish Resh Shadow Incarnation from my grave, along with Shadow Falco, in order to flip it face up. Why don't everybody discard their hands?
Oh, okay.
I'm not about that.
I'm surprisingly alright with this.
Goodbye, Neo Flamville Hedgehog.
I can't say thank you.
Oh.
One, two, three, four, 5. Oh. Ooh. I feel a little saucy right now. Hold up.
I never thought I would see Morphing Jar again.
Please flip it face down and then flip it back up again. Please empty jar.
Normal summon Mathematician. When it's normal summoned, I can send one level 4 or lower monster from my deck to the graveyard.
My God!
And in this case, I think it's gotta be Shadow Dragon.
It's the dragon.
Yeah, so with its effect in the graveyard, I think probably I should... It feels a bit rough to like only be targeting Pillock. I would like to get rid of that Divine Temple of the Snake Eye, thanks.
Yeah, fair.
Oh, that's fine. That's fine. Bye, Snake Eyes.
Hi, Nova.
On the Snake Eyes
Yep, we're doing do another react to this.
Very well. If that
This was a great. Ada's bringing the fucking gas right now. Holy shit, this is awesome.
So I am going to, because we already know
I was getting a little sleepy when it was Gishki and Ritual Beast comboing off, but folks, we are fucking awake for Shadow.
Mimigul Throne,
for Flip Tribal.
Man, you can have both a Mimigul and a Shadow Dragon in your deck? Man.
Yeah, it's crazy. It's wild. So I'm gonna shuffle this up real good.
That's incredible because I swore I saw Pillock playing Mimigul Dragon earlier, and you have it too? That's crazy.
There's no good way to do this, unfortunately. I'm gonna play Mimigul Dungeon. Mimigul monsters I control that were not
Get in the
normal
dungeon.
special summon this turn gain attack
Get in the
equal
dungeon.
to their original defense. Any player who controls a face-down monster can't normal summon monsters nor declare an attack with monsters that were special summoned this turn. During my main phase, I can add one Mimigul monster from my deck or graveyard to my hand. Unfortunately, you might note that my Mimigul master has already been banished, and I don't have a way to get it back, which is a bit of a problem.
That's concerning,
it's
yes.
kind of the only thing about that whole engine that I would want to search here, because it would really get a whole lot of things online for me. But instead of that, I'm just going to have to search my deck and get, I don't know.
And what? What don't you know?
I actually don't know what I don't know.
Unknown unknowns.
That was an anticlimax and a half.
How about this Mimigul Dragon?
Oh, that's crazy. That I saw Pillock playing that just a while ago.
Yeah, what's actually crazier about it is that Pillock is still playing it.
That's wild. That's crazy.
Oh, you shouldn't have. No, really, you shouldn't have. These are an endangered species. You can't make shoes out of them.
What?
Never mind.
The chests that the Mimiguls are found to make for excellent clogs.
Yeah, that seems true. Yeah, I'm also gonna play Terrors in the Hidden City.
Whoa, this card's really fucking cool.
Face up on the field, gain 1500 attack and defense, and if an card in an owner's spell and trap zone is destroyed by an opponent's card effect, then I can target a monster in my graveyard and special summon it in face down defense. So if you get rid of it, I get to.
So the way that's worded actually does work with Mimigul. It's very strange, but it actually, the specific way it's worded.
If you don't get rid of it, then that's very funny. So I am going to, real quick, because this is what we're doing out here, baby. We're just gonna hit this, and hit this.
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna summon Cross Sheep, and then I'm going to put this into the Spell and Trap Zone, and I'm going to put this into the Spell and Trap Zone.
Oh.
And let's go to battle. Sagrel, how about you?
Cross Sheep.
Do you want to take 700 damage? Is that okay?
I don't really exactly have a choice, so I'm gonna take 700 damage.
Hey, that's awesome.
Just like,
great work.
We made Cross Sheep just to do 700 damage.
Fantastic.
Like, what are we doing with
It's
Cross
last
Sheep?
will, everybody.
Wow.
Oh man, last will.
let's just get
Why didn't-
Nail Shadow Ariel.
Wh-
It's unfortunate because I had a whole line
Okay,
here
okay.
that I could do, but I can't do for so many reasons. But instead of doing that, I'm just going to Shadow Construct, using monsters from my hand or deck as fusion material. If it's in my graveyard, I can send a shadow card from my hand or face-up field to the graveyard and special summon it. So, if it's all right with you, I'd like to, real quick, fusion summon with Shadow Construct and Shadow Hedgehog.
Go ahead. Okay. This will do something.
Yep, fine by me.
Why did we just attack first
We're
and
gonna be
then?
normal about it. I'm gonna summon App Cologne.
App
Yeah, I'm
Cologne's not
gonna
bad.
negate the effects of Winda until the end of the turn.
No, it's permanent.
Oh yeah, you're right. You're right.
Oh, so when you said we're being normal about it, you weren't. That wasn't an allegory.
But with Cross Sheep, I do get to get something back.
That's true.
Wait, Philip, but I thought you were playing Mind August. Why does Ada have Mind August?
I don't know. Like, I got discarded earlier, but I need to find a way to get it back into the hand.
Oh, that's wild.
Yeah, I'm gonna get back Morphing Jar, 'cause that's the funniest thing ever.
You're gonna morph all over the place, are you?
Please get a way
The
to
true
flip it.
morbing time has occurred.
Please find a way to flip it
That's
face
actually
down.
about all that I have right now.
Please
All
find a
right,
way to flip it
moving
face
to my
down.
draw step then. I'm going to set that face down.
I need you to flip it
and
face down.
Then I'm going to play Foolish Burial. Okay, well, I'm going to send Volcanic Emperor to the graveyard.
Ooh.
no. Sagro, be cool. Sagro, be
Ooh. Time
yes,
to
I
banish.
appreciate the terror that's happening right now. I'm going to place this card face down defense mode. Then can I do anything in here that is
God,
not
the pyro
terrorized
pile is
versus
so
opponent?
fucking
be
cool in Domain.
Cool if you could leave that Mimighoul dragon alone.
Yeah, see, the thing about leaving that
It's unreal that Pillock and Ada are playing the same deck.
I think it'd be my best option right
Yeah.
now. What I think I'll do
It's
is
a-
I'll
it's
set one more
strange,
card face
right?
down,
It's
and I'll
very
have to end my
strange
turn.
that they're-
There's not much I can do this
They're
turn.
playing,
Okay,
you know,
I'll go ahead and take my turn.
water
I'll draw.
versus
If
Earth
it's standby
flip,
phase, I will
and they're
take
still
down
playing the same deck
my
somehow.
Timer
Weird.
on getting this card back. Hey Ada,
Yeah?
can I ask you for a favor?
What's that?
Your shufflers. Could you use one of them to put Ulti Nakio Drago back into my deck?
Yeah, so I mean the issue with that, and I do understand, but it's really hard for me to do that without also returning Nail Shadow Ariel to my deck, and it's also really hard for me to do that without sending that ridiculously rude little Necros of Ariadbar just into the deck.
I mean, I might not draw it.
Well, I mean, so you're saying you would be able to put extra deck things back in the extra deck.
Can I tempt you to put that shadow instead?
You know what? You do make a good point. I will shuffle back Necros of Ariadbar.
Oh, alright then.
And Ulti Naquadrago.
Thank you.
Oh, this is to get bullied. Yeah.
Absolutely.
I mean, that's usually how it goes. When you make yourself
One shuffler down.
I am accomplishing nothing in this game except for doing ridiculous things and causing problems.
Ideal.
I have not advanced a game state where that will allow me to win. I have only messed everybody up.
Unfortunately, that is
no.
exactly the best
you and I
part
are
of
Chaos
Domain
Cosmos.
for it, is
The
that you
actual
get to be a
battle
little
between those two.
gremlin who
I would
messes
love
things
to
up.
deny it, but I know what my track record is, so I'm not going to waste anyone's time. I'm going to activate the effect of Summon Storm in the graveyard. During my main phase, except the turn it was sent there, I can banish it from my graveyard to special summon a level 4 or lower wind monster from my hand.
What
I'm
the
gonna
fuck?
use that
What the
to
fuck
summon
is
out
this card?
Musto or-
I've never seen this card before in my life, and it is summoning 2 wind monsters from the hand. What the fuck?
Yep, they named someone like that.
Thanks, I hate it.
So, Musto Oracle of Gusto has an effect that I'm not going to use. It should be
Musto
relevant because I'm
Oracle
going
of
to use my normal summon
Gusto.
to tribute Musto for
Musto Oracle of
Kurobi
Gusto.
Karate Spirit.
You what? Okay.
That's
It's funnier
right.
if you call
It's
it
a
Musto
warrior
Oracle of
pendulum
Gusto.
Spirit monster.
You tribute summoned for a spirit monster.
Go off,
Okay.
King.
Hell yeah.
With the card as normal summoned, I can send to the graveyard all spell and trap cards my opponent controls in the same column as cards in my pendulum zones.
But you have 0.
Anyway, once per turn during the end phase of this card is normal or flipped face up, I can turn this card. Ada, we're keeping the dragon around, right? That's what you're looking for?
Yeah.
Okay, so we can't attack into the dragon. We'll put wind and attack.
You know,
position.
it will actually help me if you attack to the thing that I have face down. Like, actually.
I think I can do that. I can do that, for sure.
Okay.
Yeah, let's just go to battle phase. And Kuro.
I like that everyone's just like, yeah, we're working together to kill Pillock at this
Cool.
point.
He has
Just
900
murderism.
defense.
Bye.
Bye.
And then, you know what? We'll just keep Winda in
I mean, you can kill my cross sheep.
Are you okay if I kill the cross sheep? Is that fine?
I'm not doing anything with it.
Okay, I'll run over cross sheep. Just to advance, so run over that. Okay. Game 2, we're going to activate Contact with Gusto. I target 2 Gusto monsters in my graveyard and 1 card my opponent controls. My 2 targets are going to be my Musto Oracle of Gusto and my Vidir.
Stupid.
And my 3rd target is going to be Pillock's face down card. Face down spell trap card.
That's a shame. Draining Shield.
Oh, yeah.
Silly.
Shame for who?
Silly.
Shuffle. I'm gonna banish Lara from grave, and I'm gonna banish Apelio from grave to contact fusion for Nakiu Drago. And then we're going to replace Oracle of Zephyra with Divine Wind.
His deck is unreal. It is! No, but I totally get it. It's insane. I cannot believe that deck. I can't believe, like, even with all 3 of you against it, I'm kind of shocked it's losing now.
Shots.
Once per turn, if a wind monster I control returns to the hand except during the damage step, I can special summon a level 4 or lower wind monster.
It is simply
from my
that
deck.
powerful. I'm gobsmacked.
I would like to proceed to
especially with how it
this.
hoses your deck
The effect
specifically.
of Kuro Obi triggers, putting him back in my hand. A wind monster was returned to my hand. Excellent. I trigger the effect of Divine Wind.
The problem with spirit monsters, man.
This is so stupid.
Let's just go ahead and summon out.
Nova, you have to tell me, do you have fucking Shinobirds in here? Do you have fucking Shinobirds in this deck?
So, Thunbolt. At the end of the battle phase, if this card is in the graveyard because it was destroyed by battle and sent to the graveyard this turn, I can banish a Gusto monster from my graveyard to special summon 1 Wind Psychic monster with 1500 or less defense from my deck. Alright, and that's it for me. Go ahead.
Okay. There's like
Drop a turn.
half of
We're
the
going
Gusto
to
cards I've never
start with
read
Flip
before.
Summoning Dragon, and trigger its mandatory effect in the
No, damn.
which will destroy all face-up monsters I control, or none of them, other than Mimigors, and then give control of this card to my opponent. Now, are we still going by the code of honor where I give it to you, or?
I mean, it would be nice, but...
Well,
nice.
you were banging up on me earlier, so Nova, here you go. Gonna start by normal summoning Revealer of the Ice Barrier. We're gonna start by discarding.
I can't believe Mimigools work like that in Domain, dude. That's so unfortunate.
We're going to discard Gishki Necro Mirror for the cost, which is a little bit risky to summon. And because a Water Monster's effect which is activated, I will
Shinobirds wouldn't be very
chain
dual
Nightcrawler
terminal.
in my hand.
Anyways, fucking normal summon Snake Eyes Ash. Fucking. I guess that's everyone else's decks except for yours. You're the only person who is very dual terminal.
Absolutely ruinous to us.
And it's not a fish, it's a dolphin. It should be an aqua. When a water monster's effect is activated, as a quick effect, I can special summon this card from my hand. I can also banish a face-up Fright type, to use Nova jargon, to target 1 face-up card on the field and nullify its effect until the end of your opponent's turn. We are going to summon a tuner. We have 1 valid target left. Georgius!
Georgius!
Grave, as long as I've got another ice barrier on board. And on summon, I will summon another ice barrier from my grave. Do I have a valid target?
I will say
though?
Pillock's deck is very dual terminal. Like, it's doing all this crazy shit with Gishki, Necros, and fucking Ice Barrier.
Find out. We do. We have Mirror Mage at the Ice Barrier.
Cycle gets the
So I'm
pass.
gonna summon that.
I
I
think
am
Ada
gonna
should get a
make
pass
Gold
too.
Sarcophagus,
Mimighoul's
banish a
based.
monster from my grave, a deck even, and I will get it back in 2 turns, but let's be real, it's not going to last that long. I'd like you to meet a new friend of mine, Aspischool.
I hate looking at
You
this
know what?
thing.
Yeah,
this
that's for
school
school.
is ass piss.
Oh, okay.
Got him! Clip that right now.
Do it.
Clip it.
Anyway, Aspical was just banished, so it will just summon itself.
So now, not only in addition to being able to sync for 6 or 10, you can also sync for 2 + 4 + 4, 10.
Ooh, that's true. But what about 6 or 7? Yeah, I think you could do a 6 or a 7 too.
Yeah, we're gonna do 10 with Aspical. Not Aspical. Actually, well, George's is the tuner regardless. And yeah, Aspical. We are going to go for Lancia.
That's not an artifact.
Big guy.
Anyway, whenever
Lancia, big guy, pants okay.
Hand, deck, extra deck, or grave, and then I can put an attack position monster your opponent controls into defense mode, and I can use this up to twice per turn. And if it goes to the grave, or sorry, leaves the field but next to an opponent's card, I can summon an Ice Barrier Synchro from the extra deck, which is treated as a Synchro summon. Very nice.
Hating you in my mind. 2 in a row.
Of Necro Mirror in my grave, which will. This is a tricky play. Not gonna lie.
Just for a little bit of sanity, I'm gonna activate Dustflame Blast and banish all of one Lawful card out of my graveyard to destroy number of cards equal to the number of cards I banish.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm just gonna get rid of the freezing chains of the Ice Barrier. Just the way we don't have full lock syndrome.
Okay, Necro Mirror goes to the
Fair enough.
deck.
That would be really annoying.
Gishki monster from my grave on top of my deck.
It's crazy that Pillik's deck just is able to do all of this every single turn. Every single turn, there is just like a shitload of giant ass water monsters on the field. Insane. Insane.
It will be Ravenous Crocker Dragon Artifice in defense mode because, you know, my hand is pretty small. And then, effect on summon, it will let me draw a card for each non-tuner I used, which was 1.
Slifer if it was good.
This is going to make me make a difficult choice. So,
is the choice painful?
It is not. But okay, I'll activate Artifice.
Nova's turning into Sans Undertale there.
And my Locus. To target, forgive me, not your Drago. You're gonna go down.
Or will I activate his?
How many hours is this?
By all means.
It is like a 2-hour video.
Tag out.
Picks in here, but I think the best one is going to be a paleo.
Again, I think a big barrier to entry to domain videos is just how freaking long they are. Lois. He's doing his goddamn best to make them just like continuously like there's no downtime in these at all, but they are still 2 hours long.
For real. Here's Adamancipator Risen Dragite. I'm going to use the effect of Gishki Aqua Mirror in the grave. The target will be
every Pillik turn is just me going over and over again. Dude.
I mean, never happening. Does it look like I can ritual summon here?
Yes.
I don't know what, dude. Put your sassy comments away and play your next move.
Anyways, ritual summon.
Sure. No, I think we should go to battle phase.
Keep your comments in your pocket.
If I try and take Sagrel out right now, but thing is, that Emperor terrifies me, and I'm pretty sure you two are the same. If I don't take you out now, I might just regret it severely later.
Oh shit!
That's what like this. You take me out.
Are we seeing a player out?
Exactly, but to be fair, I'm a target anyway.
No, Pillik is already a target. This just removes one player from the match that is targeting him, right? No, this is absolutely the play. Like strategically, it is.
So,
Pillik, I would strongly suggest setting any spells or traps in your hand.
Absolutely not. Not for that.
Thanks, Ada.
Listen,
good job. Good
tell
try.
You what? I will make it so you cannot kill. If you allow one of my spells through, I will make it so you cannot kill, but you do get a fresh hand.
Not gonna lie, you drive a hard bargain. Okay. Set. Alright then, let's battle.
Well, while we're in battle phase, I'm going to flip up Sol and Luna. I think you should flip your Lancia down, and I'm also going to flip my Morphing Jar down.
That was a part of the deal.
I was going to make it so you can't kill Sagrel, but you can get a fresh hand.
Those are the terms of the deal.
You didn't mention that Lancia was involved.
Well, how else am I going to do it?
Well, I made my bed, now I better sleep in it.
That's funny. That's funny.
Since I'm not killing Sagrel anyway,
Get owned.
Dragite is going to smash into that Mimigal Dragon and deal 2,500 to Nova.
Ooh, I would love to, but it's Ada's card. Ada, do you want to explain why Pilot can't do that?
You have a face-down monster, so you can't declare an attack with monsters that were special summoned this turn.
Oh,
This is
okay.
Dungeon.
I'm this close. Well, never mind. End phase.
Oh man,
I'll draw.
brutal.
I'm just gonna set this real quick.
So fucking
and,
funny.
Flip this into face-up attack position.
All right.
Oh man, 5 new cards into hand. Yeah.
Okay, it's time for another ad break. We are once again pausing this video for another ad break. All right, I'll see you in just a second. BRB.
Today was like any other, the busy hum of daily activity. People setting out on their usual routine day. Until Reptilicus. A beast born 50 million years out of time. Like nothing you've ever seen before. As it roams across the world, spreading terror in its path, destruction in its wake, towering over the cities of the world. Reptilicus. Immune to the most powerful of man's weapons. Invincible, indestructible. Nothing can halt the horror of its revenge. Reptilicus. A raging power causing the world to riot in fear. Reptilicus. On the giant screen in color from American International Pictures. Even after you see it, you won't believe it. Reptilicus.
Hello, we are back again.
Okay. Actually, hold up. Actually, hold up.
Raigeki.
This actually really helped.
Oh, I'm with this.
When did Electromagnetic
I'm
Turtle
with
get
this.
into
First off,
Ada's graveyard?
Pot of greed.
And how?
Yeah. What's it do, Yug?
When I play Pot of Greed, I can rotate it 2 times.
True.
That's powerful.
I would like to.
You can
I'll tell you
rotate
what
it
I'll
2
do.
times.
I'm gonna fusion substitute.
Huh?
Would you like to?
I'm considering it. You've already gone through Apkalon, so I mean, there is Shekinaga to consider. Oh god, this only fuses on field, doesn't it?
Someone is cooking downstairs, and I can smell it. It is making me very hungry.
Yeah, I will negate this with Dragites. Actually, no, I'm not going to negate
Yumma
with
yumma.
Dragites. Let's not
Big,
do that.
big flavor.
I'm instead going to use Ravenous Crocodile Dragon Architect's effect. I'm going to discard the Necros of Eredbar. Hello, he came back. And Rainbow Life. Targeting Apkalon, because that cannot be destroyed by battle. Actually, no. Target Morphing Jar. Destroy it.
Ah, clever.
No more morphing jar.
Alright, well, in that case, I will...
No more fun. Not fun, not allowed.
That's true. Why did I say... That's not even a little bit the same card. Graceful Charity.
They're both angels, it's fine.
Are you gonna negate it?
I'll let you have it if you leave me alone.
Ooh, politicking.
I mean,
You know...
I mean, you tried to politics and you backstabbed me earlier, so
That's a great point. Yeah, sure.
Okay.
And I'm not allowed to backstab you.
You're not allowed?
No.
Unless...
None of that.
Dang. I could backstab you so good right now.
I have something really funny I can do on my turn. If I get there.
Oh, here's a deal for you. Kill him, and then I will leave it alone. So we don't get to see this funny thing.
No, you'll get to see the funny thing. I'll play it out, even if I get killed. And that way you know exactly the funny thing is.
Fair enough.
Okay, what's going to happen? What's going to happen, Ada?
Heck, there's no good options. I love everything in my hand. I'm gonna discard
Let's go.
Shadow Hound and Book of Tayo.
What does the Hound do when it goes to
No,
grave?
not Tayu.
Puts your Dragite into defense position.
Just face up defense, or...
Yeah.
I mean, that's palatable. I mean...
Sure.
It's probably gonna get popped by an effect later anyway, so...
I will equip Apkalon with Nef Shadow Fusion.
Oh yeah, the weird fusion. The one that's the equip spell.
I'm going to declare Earth attribute, and it makes it so that Apkalon is treated as Earth attribute.
Okay.
And during the main phase, I can fusion summon Shadow Fusion monsters from my extra deck using monsters from my hand or field as material, including the equipped monster.
Nice.
Is it good?
Hey, I am a person of my word, unlike somebody, but yeah.
I am going to fuse with Apkalon and Mimighoul Archfiend. And
Okay.
I am
So we're making...
going to... I'm sorry, are you saying that I have gone against my word at any point in this?
It's the principle of the thing, man.
It is the principle of the thing. And that's why, I don't know, Winda?
Can we make Winda?
Why can't I?
Because you made them both Earth.
You know, you make a fantastic point. It's okay. I'm happier to be summoning Shaq anyway. Do you want to search for something, Nova?
I would love to search for something.
Okay. I'm gonna go to battle, and I'm gonna hit Gusto Thunbolt with Shaq.
Right, sounds good. I will let that go. I will
Sure.
take 1100 damage.
A little bit more damage.
Because Apkalon was put into the grave, I'm gonna real quick just
Yeah.
Yeah.
put it in there, not
Just
thinking
really
so
quick.
long
Just
ago,
really
and
quick.
now it's
Just
in
get
my
in there
hand.
really quick.
And I'll discard. You know, this is gonna be insane. I think I'm actually gonna discard Change of Heart.
Oh.
Okay.
Actually?
Set. Go for it.
Alright, end of battle. We're going to get our hands on... Going to get Calm. Serenity of Gusto. This monster has 1700 attack, 1000 defense. Once per turn, I can shuffle 2 Gusto monsters from my graveyard into the main deck to draw a card.
So it's really funny because this is going to be probably my most productive turn this entire turn game.
I would hope
I'm going to
so.
start with Graceful Charity. I will discard Snake Eyes Bird.
Everyone's got
and
Graceful.
Spearhead.
Everyone's got
I'm gonna play
Graceful.
Extinguishing the Ashen. Send a Dark Pyro monster from my deck to the graveyard, then level 5 Pyro monster from my graveyard to the hand.
It's Ice Barrier
And I can't special summon
for
from the extra deck except the Pyro
Ashen.
monsters. I will send Hero of the Ashen to the graveyard.
And then it has the
to
fusion
then
effect in
get
grave. Or
Emperors of
something?
the
Is that the one that's the fusion effect in grave, or is that
so
something
that
else?
goes to the extra deck. Then I'm gonna play play Pot of Avarice. I will be grabbing Shaman, King Hero.
Shaman King.
Shaman King?
Shaman King.
Stupid. Stupid.
Is that in this? I didn't think Konami owned that property.
And Poplar for the 5 cards being shuffled into my
Okay,
deck.
yeah.
Then I'm gonna play Chaotic Elements, which I can add a dark.
This is
light
I
or
love
dark
this card,
pyro
dude.
or
This card
aqua
is so cool.
From my deck to my hand, and then if I have 3 or more pyro or aqua monsters in my graveyard, I can destroy 1 card on the field.
Oh, yeah, Dragite will negate this.
Okay.
Because it kind of forces it to happen.
Yeah, that's kind of what I'm going to be doing in a second. I'm going to then play Painful Choice.
Seriously?
Like I said, this is going to be my most productive hand this entire game.
Painful Choice. Everyone's got Painful Choice Graceful. Everyone's got Painful Choice Graceful. I can't really say anything because that's exactly what I drew in my game.
And Dominus Impulse. Hey Ada, would you like to choose a card for me? Because like I said, I'm just doing something real funny for this turn.
I don't know, like, which...
I would really like to have a multi-universe.
You would really like to have a multi-universe?
Yeah, because I'm not going to be a jerk to Nova and you.
I guess you can have a multi-universe.
Cool, I'll take that multi-universe and the other 4 will go to my graveyard. And yes, Pillock, I left you out because it's fire versus water. We're going to have a rivalry here.
Hell yeah.
Mate, I have a rivalry with everyone on the flipping board.
I'm going to then play multi-universe.
I specifically didn't kill your Dragite. I tried to make up with you.
I can target a field spell that is banished or in any graveyard, destroy this card, and then place that targeted card face up in my field zone.
It's weird how they just released Multi-Universe and the Witch that goes along with it and then did nothing else in this.
Honestly, I don't know if I can trust you. Yeah, no matter what happens, this is going to be a ridiculously
Like, it
hard
felt like they
choice
were kind
for
of
me,
doing something with
so-
these, and then it's just, no, it's just these 2 cards.
Blow it up, dude.
No, but I cannot trust anything you say.
You're right. It's because I'm Fae or something.
What say you? If you leave me alone, I will leave this alone. But that's not
no. I'll leave you alone. I'll take care of the rest of the field. I'll leave you alone.
I'm holding you to that.
Okay, cool.
I will leave this alone.
Then I will go and get Obsidian. Metaverse goes bye-bye. So all of my opponent's monsters are pyro during my turn. So now I'm going to play Vados by popping the Mimighoul dungeon onto Ada's side of the field.
Cute.
Nice.
Oh. So Mimighoul dungeon goes bye-bye, Ada.
You make a fantastic point. I guess that does happen.
Yeah. Yeah.
Dude, Ada's
really,
so good at
while
just
it's in
putting
your
things
hand,
the
it's not
funniest
a
way
special
possible.
summoned monster. And,
Exactly.
That's true.
That's true.
Now I'm going to play Rekindling.
Oh, you had it the whole time.
Yes, I've had it this entire time because it's going to be really fun.
Fair enough.
Oh.
And so I get to pull as many fire monsters from my graveyard as possible with 200 defense and but banish them during the end phase. So there's a Neo Flamville.
Whoa, a Flamville has hit the field. Oh my god, 2 Flamvilles have hit the field.
Yeah, that's all I can pull out of my graveyard. That's fine.
Oh my god.
Then I'm going to activate Ashen to Endlessness.
Oh my god, Flamvilles in the Flamville deck? Are you sure?
That's been special summoned ever on this game, including Vados.
I'm guessing everything goes pop then.
Yeah, I'm gonna chain Spiritual Beast to Paleo real quick.
Okay.
Just to banish Doofus out of my graveyard. We're gonna banish Ulti Kimun Falcos. But I don't have anything else.
So in order for this, I have to do this with Vados and 2 or more Pyro monsters. Since everything special summoned is Pyro at the moment.
Except my face down monster.
Except for your face down monster.
That's true. It's not a Pyro.
Everything that Pillock is holding, that's everything Ada's holding, and that's I think everything on your field as well, right Nova?
Yeah, okay, that's everything. Though I would like to point out you did say you wouldn't do anything to Pillock.
I don't know. I said I wouldn't kill him.
I thought you said you would leave my field alone, but whatever, I can work with this. It's fine.
How many tools? So that's 4 from Nova, 1
The deal has been altered. Pray I do not alter it further.
from Ada, 3 from Pillock, and 3 from me. This allows me to finally summon Vados Ashen of the Endless. That
There he is.
9, so this just gained 4,500 from Ashen to Endlessness. And also, because of Vados Extinction Dragon going into my graveyard, it destroys all monsters. And Vados, the Dragon of the Endless Darkness, destroys all spells and traps.
No, it destroys all spell and traps your opponent controls. It's a Harpy's Feather Duster. You need to pick one.
Yeah. So, in this case specifically,
I think there's
I'm going to get rid of your stuff, Ada, because I promised I would not mess with Pellic more than necessary.
But it destroys all other monsters on the field. Though,
but all
correct?
monsters on the field are destroyed, correct?
Okay.
Except for Vados, because he's immune to those effects.
How big is that? Holy shit.
I'm going to...
Holy
just for context, Vados, the Dragon of Endless Darkness, says cannot be destroyed by card effects, and your opponent cannot target it with monster effects. If this card is fusion summoned...
This is why I struggled to make Ashen a playable card. Vados, the Dragon of Endless Darkness, and its combo with Vados, the main deck monster, feels like it should be good. It feels like it should be good, but it's just not, because it's a fucking OTK deck that wants to go first because it can't handle going second. Insane. Why would you design a deck this way?
You may then destroy all
in domain though, where you have more turns, works a lot better.
Your opponent controls. When your opponent activates a card or effect on the field, I may send a face-up Ashen card I control to the graveyard and destroy that card.
Okay, but destroying this isn't going to do anything.
Because I can just send the Ashen City to the graveyard. Or the Ashen to Endlessness in response.
Destroy Imperm.
Okay. So you're gonna Imperm Vados.
The Vados, the Dragon of Endless Darkness. I want to keep my back row.
Okay. So, that's fine. Hey, Nova, I finally get to do this to you.
What?
7,500 to face with Vados.
Okay, that makes me feel a lot better.
This is going to make the turns go a lot faster without Ritual Beast. Sorry, Nova.
This is for that beautiful counter that you did the last time I got to show up here. I just needed to equate the score a little bit.
Okay.
I am going to Dynamicious.
Okay.
Oh.
Okay, target one face-up card, discard a card, and if you do, banish it. Okay, so you're gonna banish Vados.
Yeah.
Okay. I can't. So I'm gonna cast Volcanic Flame Emperor.
When Apgalome went to the graveyard, I'm getting Nef Shuttle Fusion back into my hand.
Okay. So this is the funny thing I was gonna do regardless of
So
what
now
happened at
Golden
the end of
Nova
this
is
turn.
still in
So
the
I'm gonna
game.
summon Volcanic Flame Emperor. I'm gonna banish Snake Eyes Ash, Neoflame Hedgehog, and Snake Eyes Oak, meaning I now have.
Or did the banish happen
8
after
monsters
Nova
banished.
died?
4,000.
I'm gonna cast a Persona on myself and deal 4,000 to myself.
What?
Oh, I can't target myself? Okay. Yeah, I have to target to an opponent. Okay, you know what? Then Vengeance for Vados. Hey, Ada, you take the 4,000 then.
I sure do.
That's gonna be the end of my turn.
Just to check, Ada.
Yeah?
We used Dynamicious. What card did we send from hand to graveyard for Dynamish?
It was the Schism.
Like I said, my most productive round this entire game.
That was a lot, yeah. For sure.
I'm gonna get nothing else done for the rest of it.
Listen, I wanted equal opportunity pop-offs. I'm here to cause problems for everybody.
Okay, so we're going to draw for turn, and this is the second standby phase after I banish Ritual Beast return, so that's going into my hand.
Oh.
Okay, we will normal summon
It actually happened.
Gusto
I wasn't sure that would
This
actually happen.
Level 3 tuner monster.
I wasn't sure we did get there. We almost didn't get there,
If
but
a
we
Gusto
did get
monster on the
there.
field is destroyed by battle and sent to the graveyard, or if sent to the graveyard, but that didn't happen here. If this card is
So an interesting thing about Domain is that because you rarely can make an entire deck out of one archetype, you have like several. You do have these engine piles quite frequently, and so like you run out of one engine because you have singletons, and then you get another engine going, and I think that's an interesting part about. A really interesting part about Domain is like what engine is going to come out next. What order do you draw your engines in? When do you draw your engines is a really big part of the game. I think that's interesting.
I can send a Gusto monster from my deck to the graveyard.
I like
can
engine
summon a
piles
Gusto
personally,
monster
so
from my hand. So
of course I enjoy that.
Send Griffin. We're gonna summon Windar, Sage of Gusto.
And you burn for 500, by the way.
Also, I've never read
Yeah, I was about to say,
I've read
mandatory
maybe
effects
5
in
Gusto
Volcanic,
cards
you special
total.
summon a monster,
So
take 500 damage.
Ow!
My skin.
Ouch! When this card destroys a monster by battle and sends it to the graveyard, I can target a level 3 or lower Gusto monster in my graveyard and special.
hey, what's that one Yu-Gi-Oh card? Winder is Winder, I think is the name of her. Winder.
Summon that target in phase defense position. Yeah, we are going to attach Tailwind of Gusto to Vidir. This equipped spell Can only be equipped to a Gusto monster. It can't be destroyed by my opponent's card effects, and I can banish it from the graveyard and discard a wind monster to add any Gusto spell or trap from my deck to my hand. But also, while it's equipped, I can activate an effect based on the level of the monster it's equipped to. Vader is level 3, so it'll trigger the first effect, letting me summon a Gusto from my deck with a different type than the equipped monster.
I get
so
it.
as long as I
That's
don't
fair.
summon
-2.
a winged beast, I can get whatever I want. Interesting. And our option this time around is going to be Musto, Oracle of Gusto.
Hey, buddy.
Yeah.
Good old Musto.
Fireball.
Take 500.
Fireball.
I want to stop getting short, so I'm going to use Musto Oracle of Gusto's effect. I'm going to target a Gusto in my graveyard.
Oh, what if I made taxes my domain? I just make try and make a deck that puts out as many tax dragons as possible.
Gusto Griffin, and the second one's going to be Volcanic Emperor.
The domain of taxes.
Okay, we're going to put video.
That's what I should have done for the video essay video instead of random pup. Thank you for the follow. Instead of doing rhetorical traps as my theme, I should have done the IRS coming after the video essays for not paying their taxes properly.
Here and Musto together, that's 7 levels. We're going to summon Daigusto Lapland Pilica. If this card is synchro summoned, I can special summon a Gusto from hand and a Gusto from my deck, but negate their effects. Then immediately after this effect resolves, synchro summon a Gusto synchro.
I think I've seen this guy
only
before.
those 2 monsters. But then can't synchro summon anything rest of the turn except wind monsters. Dang. We're going to summon Pilica from hand. We're going to do
Pilica, my
Gusto
favorite
Gulo
Speedroid card.
from deck, and we will be taking a level 3 number.
Dude, I love that era of Speedroid. And it was bad, but going E-Telly for Pilica to summon out a Speedroid from the grave was really fun.
On tuner and a level 3 tuner, and we're gonna.
I thought that was a really cool engine.
Daigusto's free.
Unfortunately, Pilica was weirdly
If this card is
expensive
synchro summoned,
in
I
that
can
period
target
where
a
that was
Gusto card from my
playable.
graveyard and add it to my hand, and my opponent takes any battle damage I would have taken from battles involving face-up Gusto monsters.
I've never
I control.
actually looked
This
at what
card also
freeze
can't be
looks
destroyed
like.
by
I didn't
battle.
realize
we are going to
it
target
was like that.
Tailwind of Gusto and attempt to put that back into my hand, and then we are going to activate it, trying to equip it to freeze. Can only use the last effect once per turn, so I can't summon a level 1 tuner with that last effect right now. But that
I think you could pretty easily
much my whole main phase 1.
make
so
a
we're
deck
going
that
to
gets
go
out
to
Blackwing
main
Dragon,
phase
Assault
Dose.
Dragon,
I
and
am going to have
Masquerade.
Freeze
I don't know if
attack
you could get any
into
more than that.
Volcanic
Well,
Emperor.
And I take that 1,000
if you do it
for
dragon
Plus an
style, you can
additional
maybe
100,
get
yeah. And then
Red Eyes
Windar,
Flare
I'm
Metal
gonna
in there as
send
well.
directly
You'd probably
after.
get 3
Main
tax
phase
dragons.
2, I
don't know if you could get more
have
than that.
anything to add to this situation, so go ahead.
All right.
I don't think you could get Volcanic Emperor in there, at least domain wise.
My
It just wouldn't
recommendation
fit.
is that you deal with Volcanic Emperor before special summoning 5 times.
I have a plan. I don't know if it's a good one, but it is a plan regardless. Okay. We're going to start in the main phase with pre-preparation of rites. This normal
That'll help.
spell will
It's a pretty good card.
level 7 or lower ritual monster from the deck to the hand,
It's pretty nice. This is a decent one.
The monster will be Necros of Brionac, whatever.
It's pretty good with the ad, yeah.
I reveal my trap.
Jesus Christ.
Aquamirror Meditation.
Every
I reveal a
turn.
one in the hand and add, target 2 Gishkis in the grave and return them to
I've
the
never
hand.
seen this card.
The targets will be Shadow, that's one target, and the other one will be Neremenos.
I'm going to go into my graveyard and banish Medora. If that's
Yeah,
still-
there's the second
Do you want
one.
me to get rid of that Emperor or not?
You know what? You're right.
He's gonna
You know what? You're right.
Discover Shadow.
You're right.
Get
You're
the
right.
Gishki ritual spell. Here's Aquamirror. Maybe I should have gone for Zilgigus in hindsight. Actually, no, my chances of getting it to successfully resolve are just not happening. Okay, this is going to be a risky play, but...
Oh.
Well, actually, first things first, I'm going to discard Necros of Brionac to get a Necros monster. I believe
Yeah, that's not particularly risky.
Necros
So,
monster. Okay, got it. Other than a copy of itself. Amelia. Graceful Charity. Stop me if you've seen this before.
Graceful
Okay,
fucking
discard
charity,
Gishki
dude.
Beast. Clauseless. Let's activate Necros Cycle. We will sure it as the entire cost. And what are we going to bring back? I'm thinking...
Do you think that you could, real quick, just
summon, just put Necros of Colossalus, Necros of Brianek, and Necros of Ariadne back in your deck.
Okay, guess this whiffs then, because I no longer have a valid target.
Remember when you made my fusion whiff?
Right. You know what? True. This is fair. This is fair. Okay, I will allow that. So, I will discard Turret to activate Ice Jade Ijurin Run by hand. Does that summon the token as part of the effect?
Yeah, it is sequential, but it's part of the same chain link.
How much burn does that make me gain?
Take 1,000.
We're gonna summon Ice Jade Ijurin, Ice Jade Jaimere Ijurin.
Okay, cool. That's another 500.
You know what? I might finish this in style. Might being the key word, but I'll be absolutely shocked if any of you let me.
We'll see.
We're gonna go to battle phase. Jaimere is going to attack Ada directly for 3,000.
Well, I would like to call of the Haunted.
What is the target?
Oh my god, this is great.
The target is El Shaddol Apkalone.
I'm going to change Ijurin to your Call of the Haunted, and banish the Call of the Haunted so it whiffs. Attack will continue. Okay.
And then there's the core. Yep, there's the core.
Okay. Should have known about that core.
So it gets bonked by Adrian, but that's the special summon monster.
It takes some burn damage. Is it an attack or defense, by the way?
It's defense.
Fine, core it is. I'm gonna go out on no one's terms but mine. Gishki Necromira. Necromira can summon a Gishki ritual monster by tributing one monster the opponent controls as the entire tribute. However, the attack points of the monster I summon come out of my life points.
Alright, well, in a last-ditch effort to remove the Emperor, Neriamus has crashed into the Pillock.
I'm gonna draw a card. Oh, this is not helpful.
Hell yeah. That's a fun way to go out.
I can't do nothing. Go.
Okay. Draw.
No, Ada!
Well, you can kill me.
You're right, I can, but the thing is, in order for me to do the Volcanic Emperor, it has to be Pyro monsters that I'm banishing. I will special summon Priestess of the Ashen City, and I can add an action card from my deck to hand. That is very limited in what I can do right now, but it's going to be funny regardless. I'm going to special summon King as a result, and then special summon from my deck a monster because I control Absidim.
You can summon if someone has 2,800 or higher attack monster, right?
You don't. I thought you did for some reason. You don't?
Nope.
Nah,
freezes
I'm capped at
small.
2K.
This is fine. So then I'm going to banish Extinguish the Ashen to fusion summon a Pyro monster. Because I put Embers of the Ashen back, I could use Priestess and King to the graveyard.
Okay.
And then I could target a field spell in my graveyard and add it to my hand if I really want to. I'm not gonna, but I can. Now,
dude,
I'm going to do the Volcanic Flame Emperor thing.
Okay.
1, 2.
I was about to say, if fucking
5, 6,
Embers
okay,
of the Ashen is what wins this game, I'm going to
because it will be
shit.
funny. That can't be destroyed by battle. That's really nice, and that's really great.
Even then, even if you battle anything, he's just gonna
I know.
damage reflect.
I'm still gonna make him take the 4,000. I'm still gonna make you take 4,000, Nova. Yeah. Wow. Right. And then I'm going to crash Volcanic Flame Emperor into Windar.
I really don't recommend it.
Hold on, I see. I thought it was
you read some Gusto
Freeze
cards.
Himself.
Unfortunately, you have to read
basically
these Gusto cards.
Can't do anything. So you know what? Hey Ada, can you get rid of Freeze somehow?
I'm gonna flip up Ice Dragon's Prison, and I'm going to get Vados, the Eruption Dragon of Extinction.
Yeah.
I'm going to banish your Volcanic Emperor and Vados. Well, as a result, I will concede at this point because I literally cannot do anything without getting attacked into for battle damage to myself.
Yeah, this would be the damage required to close things out. Folks, thank you all so much for watching and seeing the proof that, once again, Gusto was actually the most powerful of all the dual terminal archetypes.
That's so true.
I don't know why everyone thinks this deck is bad. It has so
Gusto getting the win because it's just simply the last deck standing. Incredible.
Especially the damage reflection from Freeze. It's just impossible to get through. If you would like to follow all these
Domain Duels is another psyop to get people to read shitty cards. Your entire channel is dedicated to getting people to read shitty cards. But unfortunately, you do hate dual terminal, so
Sagarol, do you want to give any last words, any final shoutouts?
Flamville sucks.
Okay, I was hoping you would plug something, but I guess that makes sense too.
You should totally also follow us over at Treasure Tales.
Good old Neo
over there plays
Flamville
some
lady,
incredible
the perfect
characters and does a
starter.
lot of fun things with us over there, so you should
Definitely
totally
not
join
just
us
a
over
way
there.
to get into Snake Eyes and Ashen and other pyro
You'll
decks.
see a lot of really fun pictures and videos of baby chickens.
Look at the chickens. They're good chickens.
They're good chickens.
All right, and Pillick, I know that you've stepped away from stuff for a while. Was there anything that you want to plug right now?
Well, I am kind of on the down low right now, but I am looking for clients, so if you need somebody, hit me up. It's for editing purposes, shameless plug.
Pillick's editing comes with my highest recommendation. He's always gets what I need when I need it, and he's very reliable. So,
Hell yeah.
give him a look-see if you need your videos snipped together. Thank you all so much for watching. This is Golden Nova signing off, saying it doesn't matter how big your monster is, it only matters how little your spirit is. I gotta figure out an outro for these videos. Bye, everyone.
Bye.
Bye.
Ah.
Hello,
NES gameplay
everyone.
to study, relax to. No, I don't want that. Okay. Whoo, Boise. That was a long one. Fucking good game though, dude. That fucking Pillick deck is insane. That's really interesting. That was really interesting. Fuck, it just puts up shit every goddamn turn. I think it's actually too insane is the problem. Like that's why it didn't win. It's just too insane. It does too much. I wonder if he like held back half of the things he could do every turn, if that would have gotten him through. And like you just held it and then let it loose later. I don't know. Of course, it would have just been thrown away by empty jar shenanigans, but is what it is. Oh boy, water piles don't go crazy. The water piles just like they work so well with each other. There's nothing stopping you from doing one water pile into another. Meanwhile, like the wind stuff, like there's good wind decks. You could do like a B Trooper Speedroid kind of dealio. But I just don't think like B Trooper and Speedroid just don't synergize as well as like Goaty and Gishki and Necros and what the other deck was, Ice Barrier do, like with the way the banishes line up and the Marincess stuff. The Marincess, I guess really what the key was like Cheng Ying, Marincess, Goaty all doing this like water banishing stuff. And then, the Gishki stuff just gets you fucking that one guy who negates. Really nice. Like, wind piles just do not synergize together the same way that water and fire do, honestly. Like, fire synergizes together pretty well. Or at least pyro does. A lot of the pyro stuff works really well together. Wow. I wonder, could you do the FTK? No, you're missing Link Karibo. Link Karibo is like an actually really important part of the volcanic Snake Eyes FTK. And it's not in domain for, well, hold up. If you go Priestess of the Ashened, you can get all the pyro pieces. But then you don't get the, that one guy's not a pyro, I'm pretty sure. That one fox creature is not a pyro. I think it's a beast. What the fuck is its name? That's not its name. What the hell is the name of this goddamn card? It's the Charmer Ass Trap, the fire one. Oh wait, it might show up if I do spiritual art. Spirit. Okay, no. Art. Art. Could the word art get us there? Inari fire. Thank you, God. It's a beast, right? It's a pyro. It's a pyro. Okay. So you could, if you go priestess, if you go priestess of the Ascend, you could do the whole FTK. I mean, you'd only be able to do it to one opponent, but you could do the whole FTK line. That's actually kind of funny. That's actually really funny. You could do the whole fucking the whole Snake Eyes volcanic FTK. I mean, would you be better off just doing like a Morphtronic Ruin Force FTK? Probably. But at least in this case, instead of playing, nothing, you're still playing Snake Eyes, right? Evil. I mean, I didn't say I was going to do it. I just said you could do it. Because, like, all you need... Wait. Ooh, actually... You do need a spellcaster. And I'm pretty sure the way you were doing a spellcaster was with Hita. Of course, you could do Dark instead. I think you can make Dark in this combo, because you just use the Link Karibo to make it. I think that's okay. It's been a while since I've done the combo, so I don't remember it off the top of my head. Yeah, I think that would work. I think that would work. That's so funny. Hold up. Princess. Why does it default to not showing as many as I can see? Prom Princess. It's a fiend. Oh no. Okay, no, you cannot do it. This is why I wanted to check. Prom Princess is a fiend, not a pyro, so you cannot do the combo to do the FTK. Because you need Link Karibo and you need Prom Princess, and there's just no overlap with the rest of the deck. Oh well. Never mind. I guess you do just do Morphtronic Ruin Force then. Right? Like you could just do the Morphtronic Telephon Ruin Force FTK, no problem. It's all machines. That entire thing is just all machines and spells that make the deck mill. So you even get more stuff. You get Painful Choice. Now the thing is, again, the same problem is that the Ruin Force FTK will only FTK one person. Also, I think you need don't you need Daigusto Emerald to do that combo? Or am I wrong? I feel like you need to shuffle back the big guys. The Gustav Max. Speaking of that new Gustav, I wonder what that does for the combo, because it also inflicts 100 damage. Or 1,000, I mean, not 100. With a negate. Dude, you could set up like a machine burn deck in Domain. Machine burn, that's so funny. All right. I think we're going to call it there. I'm going to send you over to someone else, and you're going to have a good time there. I promise. Before I go, though, exclamation point socials. I got to type it correctly. Exclamation point socials in chat will get you my website where you can find everywhere that I'm at. Anywhere you want to go, or you want to have me there, you'll find it there at that website. All right. I'm sending you somewhere else now, and you're going to have fun there, I promise. Okay, where am I sending you? Where am I sending you? You know what? I'm actually gonna send you to Danny. I think that'd be really funny to send you to Danny after Danny saw my video in the fucking Master Duel Master Chef. I think that'd be hilarious. So we're gonna do that. I'm going to send you to Danny. When you get over there, be kind and courteous. Be very kind, very courteous. Thank you very much. Have a good time. That's all I ask of you. With that said, be kind to yourselves, be kind to others, and have a wonderful rest of your night. Bye, everyone. Bye-bye.